Warning! The Manstream podcast is designed to entertain and inform, covering a diverse range of topics. Please be advised that some episodes may contain mature content, strong language, or discussions that may not be suitable for all audiences.
And we're back with another episode of the Manstream podcast.
Hello. Great to be here.
Tonight we have Josh on, Ryan on, myself, Mike, and a special guest tonight from our new sponsor, Bad Ash Barbecue, Mr. James Frank. Welcome.
How are you?
Welcome,
Thank
James.
You.
Did we say that right? Bad Ash Barbecue.
Bad Ash.
Yeah.
Bad I don't care. It could be
right.
Bad Ash, Badass. I mean, it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
So we're back again. Ryan's back with us. It's been a little bit.
It's good to be back.
Good to have you.
Good to have you back, man. How you been?
I've been all right. Been good. Excited to be here. I missed it. Believe it or not.
We're
I
excited,
missed you guys.
We're excited to have you.
Yeah. I feel like it's been way too long. I know you did a couple without me, but it's even been a while since those. So
yeah, well, I
it's good
texted Josh. I said, Ryan's coming back this week, and he goes,
to get
fuck
back.
yeah.
I was pumped.
He was pumped, man.
I was pumped.
We're happy to have you back, and hopefully we keep you coming back. Work doesn't keep you away.
Yeah. I think you're gonna have a hard time getting rid of me. So
That's good. Josh, how was your week?
It was a week, man. Just coaching sports. Running the gamut.
Josh got a new job. Hobby job.
Hobby job.
Coaching esports at Clark University.
Absolutely.
He's a big Fortnite guy now.
No, absolutely not.
okay.
I couldn't stand.
you're
that
not
shit.
coaching Fortnite?
I am not coaching
man,
Fortnite.
Lego Fortnite is the shit.
Call of Duty all day.
I've got like 45 hours in Lego Fortnite in 3 days, dude. It's like crack. Like my 13-year-old wet dream, man.
I don't think they play Lego Fortnite for esports. I'm pretty sure it's Fortnite.
We had so we don't do Mario Kart either at the college level, and there was one of the gals on the team. She played that. And evidently was pretty good in high school, and she asked again tonight, is there any chance we can get Mario Kart?
Yeah.
No, unfortunately not.
Yeah, I'm working at work on a thing. There's a new thing called the Fiber Gaming Network, and they put on national tournaments, and they have one coming to Iowa in April for Rocket League, and I think the purse is like $7,000.
Oh, it's crazy.
But they do Mario Kart and stuff. So
yeah.
Hopefully one day, moving on in our industry, that we bring that back and start reaching out to the new age.
I'll tell you what, man, you're a huge Madden fan.
I am.
And I have to admit, you're better at Madden than I am. There's one kid on that team that's ranked top 5 nationally in the U.S.
I'd take him down.
And won some money last year.
Right. I'm pretty good at Madden.
So
every play.
I think over the coming weeks, I told him about you. I said you got a pretty good game on Madden, and I think we can get something set up where you guys square off.
That'd be legit. I beat the pants off of Josh so bad he started saying, "Dude, it froze."
Oh, dude, my Xbox froze up. It actually did. I screenshotted it, sent it to Dave.
I beat the pants off of Dave so bad.
Yeah, he cried.
I mean, I'm decent. I wouldn't say I'm like that good, but I'm pretty decent. But
and this kid never played football.
Well, you don't have to play football to be good
He's
at Madden.
just one of those guys,
man.
He doesn't know the intricacies. He even came to me tonight after a meeting. He asked me, he's like, hey, I know you coach football. He's like, what are the intricacies that go on in football? And I'm like, well, what do you mean? You're a Madden guy. He's like, yeah, but I don't understand football. He's like, I can read schemes. He's like, I can read the offense. I know what's going on. He's like, but it's the small things that I don't even understand.
Coach, what's the tight end?
So,
You wanted to touch that, but you didn't.
yeah, he left
Every
it
girl
alone.
loves a tight end.
Yeah, every girl loves the tight end.
No, and I was actually amazed of how many high school how many scholarships are out there for esports nowadays. It's
Huge.
crazy.
Huge.
So maybe one day Bellevue will have one for their high school, and
There you go.
if we bring that Fiber Gaming Network in, they do free coaching, free training, and they give these kids a national level of competing, as well as competing in Iowa. So but the amount of money out there in scholarships is crazy.
Yeah. Texas is one of the big colleges, West Virginia,
Right.
Virginia Tech. Those guys all do full scholarships, full rides. I don't think where we're at our level, because it's a private institution, that there's a whole lot of dollars these kids are getting, but they can make bank on the side when they do their side tournaments, separate tournaments, other leagues. So,
And to think your parents always said you're never going to get anywhere in life
dude.
playing video games.
Who'd have ever thought that you could go to college to play a video game? Like,
But
I got a full ride to college.
if
playing
you
a
think
video
about
game.
it, though,
That's
it's
nuts.
It's giving.
That's amazing.
It's giving a different type of kids the opportunity.
It is.
And I'm not being mean by saying different type, but it is a different type. Someone that likes to sit inside and play video games. And
Oh, yeah.
for the teachers that always said you'll never have a calculator in real life, and the parents that said you're not going to get anywhere playing video games. Well, I got news for you. 2024, you're getting places, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
well, that's good, man.
Yeah.
I had a good week. I figured you'd bring up the Chiefs one. That was a good.
No,
day,
you know
but,
what? I'm not going to relish in that. We still got a Super Bowl to win,
Yeah.
so
It's 'cause
I don't-
Taylor was there.
I
That's
don't
the
want to
only reason
jinx
they won.
myself. We'll
Right.
get to that later, Ryan.
I had a good week. Beautiful weather in Bellevue, Iowa. Man, who thought
Snow's melting.
Who thought February 1st
I
it'd be
know.
50 degrees? And I had to walk outside, and I'm standing out there looking at the sun finally.
Yeah.
And I go, oh, it's spring. And then I went, no, it's February 1st. But
Good week.
Don't let your guard down.
it was
Yeah.
a good week. So
we're not out of it yet. Just
as I mentioned, well, actually, before the Puxatawny Phil did not see a shadow, so that means earlier spring weather.
Yeah. Happy Groundhog Day.
Yeah, happy Groundhog Day.
when's
And
that? Is that today?
That was today.
Oh, happy Groundhog Day.
Come on, Bill Murray.
Puxatawny Phil did
Stuck
not
in the
see
same
us.
day over and over again.
And the actual Futurecast that KWQC out of the Quad Cities put out is that the whole month of February looks to stay this way, talking 60es by the end of February.
Well, shit.
So
That's good for barbecue.
that
Oh,
is
it
great for
absolutely is.
barbecue. And that was going to go into my next. So speaking of the weather,
Great intro, Jim.
Thank you.
and we have a special guest, like we said, Bad Ash Barbecue. They are now sponsoring the Manstream podcast, and Bad Ash Barbecue has some exciting news. I'm excited, and I think the whole town of Bellevue and the whole community
The
around
tri-state area
Bellevue
should be
need
excited.
to be excited about this. So, James, I'm going to let you have at it. Let's explain the exciting news and what's going on.
Well, the good news is we moved to Bellevue.
It's great to hear.
Yeah.
I mean, I loved coming down to Savannah, don't get me wrong, but now that you're 8 blocks away, I'm even happier.
Yeah, we think it was a very, very
tell.
good move. For
Couple
one, we
of
have
these.
parking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So if you want to come get barbecue, you can park your car
Yeah.
and grab your trailer without walking through a bunch of mud.
Right.
So it's comfortable.
Other than
And
my driveway out here now.
Yeah, well, and I'm telling you, his house is like 2 blocks from mine. So if the
Oh,
wind's
it's,
blowing the right way, I'm gonna smell it, and then I'm gonna be
Yeah.
hungry, and I'm gonna be like, I gotta go 2 blocks down the road here.
I
for a
think he's
second.
got a good marketing method already. He's, the teachers opened
I
their
saw
windows
that,
up this
yeah.
week. I was actually over at his trailer talking to him this week, and he posted some stuff, and they're like, "Oh, we can smell it in here," and we're salivating.
That was by far one of the best Facebook posts I saw all week. Sorry, Bellevue Elementary School, but your rooms are gonna smell like bacon.
I want to start off by saying I'm sorry.
No, I wouldn't
No,
apologize
sure.
for that. I don't think anybody was
Ooh.
pissed.
Could you imagine sitting in high school? Like, this is elementary, I get it, but sitting in high school and all of a sudden you started smelling bacon?
Oh, God.
Yeah, sure. All day today they're smelling brisket and pork butt. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you moved to Bellevue. You were in Savannah, and keep in mind, Savannah's only 15 minutes from Bellevue, so it's not far at all. And good summer.
How fast are you driving?
Dude?
Well-
I go to Savannah all the time.
How slow are you driving?
Right.
I don't know. It's the back roads,
Right.
man.
Well, it's not a back road; it's Highway 52. So you moved to Bellevue. It's a fun drive in the summer. It's a beautiful drive in the summer, and even a better beautiful drive in the fall when the leaves have changed.
Absolutely.
From Savannah, 52 is a nice road along the Mississippi River.
Yep.
So you moved to Bellevue, and you have some exciting news next Thursday.
As a matter of fact, we have a grand opening next Thursday at 4 o'clock.
And it's going to be at your house then,
Right
where the
there's
trailer's
trailer.
at.
Yep.
So is that going to be like a pre-order thing, or are you going to have stuff ready to order?
Ready to order. Walk right up and tell me, you'll see a menu right there and just order
Awesome.
what you like.
And what's the address?
301 State Street.
301 State Street, right next to the fire station and across the street from the Bellevue Elementary School.
And you can't miss my big advertisement sign. It's a big black trailer with
Yeah.
Badass Barbecue on the side of it.
We should get you like a big pink sign or something to put in your yard. Everybody'd notice it then.
But
Yeah.
it has to be with the Bellevue guidelines. It has to be 12 inches by 12
That's right.
inches.
Okay, well,
So it's
we
a
can
little
finagle
sign.
something. I think we know the mayor, and we'd get away with it.
12
Actually,
by
the mayor
12
was down
signs.
here.
The
a
mayor
couple
was
weeks
down
ago.
here a
So,
couple weeks ago.
We'll talk to Billy. We'll see what happens here.
Get you a light up billboard sign or something
Yeah.
that says, "Hey, barbecue here."
Please. Yeah.
Absolutely. So let me ask you, James, what got you into barbecuing?
It's a hobby. I like it. I love to cook barbecue. Absolutely. I've been doing it 20 years for the family and the backyard friends, for a long, long time. And I've tried every recipe under the sun and every technique, every style, every smoker. And I always go back to old school Texas style.
Yeah.
So
Fix it if it ain't broke.
you're
Absolutely.
not originally from Texas.
No, I've never been.
Never been.
Never been. Figure that out. Okay, I've been through Dallas Airport.
Okay.
There you go.
Well,
You were in
counts.
Texas.
You
twice.
walked around Texas.
Yeah. Nice. And what's your specialty? What are you going to be known for? Like, what are the people in this area going to come to Bad Ash Barbecue for?
Brisket.
Brisket. And I got to tell you, those ribs were like slap your lip ribs, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to put my finger on it because I always offer baby backs or St. Louis style on Thursdays.
Yeah.
But I offer brisket every day.
Yeah.
So it's hard to figure out which one's more popular. I sell out of both of them within a couple hours.
Damn. So you're smoking brisket every day?
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, that's a lot
yeah.
of brisket.
Yeah.
And pork butt for
Pork butt.
Yeah.
We thought about the thing Josh was working on earlier. We thought about putting "I like big butts" as the intro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I said to Josh, I think only the barbecue smoker people would understand that.
You're probably right. you know.
Yeah. I like big butts, and I cannot lie.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
go to the store, buy a pork butt.
Yeah,
I mean, it is
absolutely.
what it is.
And he was working on some pork belly the other day
Yeah.
that I was down there, and that turned out pretty good.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
It's something I've been terrified of pork belly for years. I tried it one time and I failed, so I didn't want to ever do it again.
Yeah,
But now I know how to do it.
you
There
do.
you go.
And now I'm going to master it.
Now we're gonna get it
and
down.
then it'll be on the menu.
Absolutely.
I did burnt ends one, but I did poor man's burnt ends. I did hot dog burnt ends, and I'm going to tell you though, no, they were about the best thing ever. I'm not kidding. They were so good, dude. I would not buy a cocktail sausage ever again and put barbecue sauce in it. I'm making hot dog burnt ends.
Oh my gosh.
That's
The same guy's like,
that's
I had
throwing
gourmet
Spam
pasta
or-
the other night.
That's
It
like
was a
Spam.
brick of ramen.
Have you ever gone? Okay, so here's one you got to try, Jim.
The Spam?
No. So I had somebody that told me that they went to Fairway and they grabbed a whole log of bologna,
Oh, dude, smoked it.
scored the
Yep.
shit out of it, mustarded it up,
So
did a little
good.
dry rub on it.
So good.
And they smoked it for a couple hours. I've never had it, but it looked phenomenal.
Dude,
it
so
looked,
good.
It looked phenomenal.
It is so good.
But I think the scoring,
There's
the crosshatch scoring.
Well,
helped
so
it.
I crosshatch scored some cream cheese once with like everything bagel seasoning and
Yep.
stuff, and used it for a dip, and that was good. There's people that smoke watermelon. I mean,
But why wouldn't you wrap that bologna log with bacon?
Oh,
you know,
man.
now you're hitting it.
Bacon makes everything better.
Everything.
Absolutely.
I once made a big fatty once. It was
Big fatty.
Yeah, it was pork sausage. It was pork sausage and cheese in the middle. You wrap it and then wrap it in a
Yep.
bacon weave
Yep.
and smoke
Yep.
that.
Yep.
That was good. But so on an everyday basis or an every time you're open, which I'm assuming, what are your hours going to be?
Thursday, Friday, 4 o'clock to 7.
Okay.
And then Saturday, Sunday, 1 o'clock to 7. Or until sold out.
Or until sold
I
out.
need to make that very
So-
clear. But
Yeah.
On an everyday basis or on a Thursday through Sunday basis, we come to you. What are we normally going to see, or what are people normally going to see on the menu?
you will see brisket, pulled pork, and Jimmy rolls. If you don't know what those are, we'll find out momentarily.
Absolutely.
You'll have your mac and cheese, your baked bean, your potato salad, your coleslaw. And I'm thinking about doing a little bit of dessert, and I haven't fine-tuned. I do have an ice cream machine, but I'm going to wait till the spring.
There you go. Yeah.
Have you ever smoked a blueberry cobbler?
No.
Oh, man,
I'm
try
all
that.
protein.
Oh,
protein.
okay. All right,
Protein,
all right.
protein,
He's
protein.
a meat smoker.
Yep. And I tell you, I went down to Savannah and got a sampler platter, and my wife is not a fan of baked beans. She ate the shit out of them.
Do you smoke them?
Oh yeah,
Do you?
No, they're good.
Oh, it's phenomenal. Mac and cheese, phenomenal. I don't think there was anything in that sampler platter that I didn't thoroughly enjoy. And I've eaten at a ton of barbecue places.
Right.
And I hands down, Candace has eaten multiple barbecue places with me, and we always get ribs because I feel like brisket and ribs. You can't fuck up a pork butt. You can, but you can't.
Right.
Brisket and ribs are hard to smoke and hard to maintain that moisture. And I don't think I've ever seen or had ribs and brisket like that. Like I'm telling you, Franklin's in Austin, they're up here. I'm down here. Jim is probably right up there with
come
them.
on now, you make
No,
me
I'm
blush.
serious, man. I'm serious. I'm serious.
Hold on a minute, I got straight.
You went from 6 to midnight pretty quick, huh?
Hey, we can go a step further, Josh. And keep in mind, I'm not smoking just one brisket. I'm doing 4 at a time or 6 at a time. So you're juggling all these briskets to make sure they're all even cooked, and spot on.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's talk about technology. I know Josh is. I switched to pellet. I know. But I know a lot of the old or the traditional smokers and people that smoke do not use pellet. What kind of technology are you using in your smoke trailer?
Well, real fast, shout out to Traeger. I love my pellet smoker that I use for my home. You set it and forget it.
Hey, we got another guy that's doing shout outs.
There's nothing wrong with a good shout out.
There's nothing wrong with
Shout
a
out
pellet
Traeger.
smoker.
No, it's not.
We could all use one.
But when I first decided to retire from the financial field and go into doing something what I really love to do, barbecue, I wanted to bring Texas style, old school barbecue. But I wanted to buy a machine that fired the log, the hickory, with propane or gas or pellet. I was trying to think of all these ways of making my life easier to smoke all this meat. And my wife looked at me and says, no, if you want authentic, do it the hard way.
Go old school.
Hickory, hickory, no electricity, no propane, no gas, no nothing. You're getting real hickory smoke in your barbecue every bite you take.
Yep.
Like a good buddy of mine always says, when we're working on stuff, do it right.
Do it right.
So do it right.
Don't half-ass it.
Yep. Do it right.
So you smoke your baked beans. You smoke your mac and cheese.
Nope.
Nope.
I tried it once, didn't like it, so I don't want to offer
Okay.
it.
So it's just protein and baked beans. That's what comes out of smokers. So I'm pumped. I love smoked food. I love barbecue, especially this time of year. It makes me want to sit in my garage, turn on 90s country, and eat barbecue.
And have a beer.
Yeah, dude, I'm sitting here drooling right now.
Yeah.
He's talking about brisket and ribs, and I'm like,
I mean, who does not like listening to Any Man of Mine by Shania Twain and eating some barbecue? I mean,
Your music selection, I tell you.
dude, come on. It's not as bad as Kyle's with
No,
Black
it's
or
not.
whatever the
It's
hell he
not.
said.
I don't even know who the hell that was.
And don't listen to that song. It's terrible.
Yep.
But I'm pumped. Everybody in the tri-state area needs to be pumped about this.
Yeah, come to Bellevue next Thursday.
And I don't want this. I'm not ripping on anybody, but one thing I find around this area is sometimes you can't. You think someone's going to be open. You call them, they don't answer. You realize they're closed. And James is sitting here saying, I'm going to be open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I have all the faith to believe you that you're going to be open those days, and we'll be able to. And do you do any special orders? If someone called you and said, hey, I want to order this and this and this?
On the days I'm open, feel free to order ahead of time so you can come pick it up. That guarantees you're going to get your rack of baby backs or your pound of brisket or whatever.
And he's got a nice site that he uses too. I know last weekend I ordered 4 racks of ribs. My parents were coming to town, and they enjoy barbecue. I had a ton of stuff going on: wrestling tournament, basketball games, the whole gamut.
You're so busy.
Shut up. And his app that he had, the site, order it online ahead of time, pay ahead of time, and sends it over to him. I mean, it was
immediately
super simple, and it was
Awesome.
it was easy to use.
Are you doing any catering?
I do.
Do
I
you?
do.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, tomorrow I have a big catering job to do.
Oh, yeah?
In Davenport.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Big one, huh?
Can I say what it is?
Absolutely.
Costco employees. All
Costco
150
employees
of them.
in Davenport.
In Davenport.
Man,
Wow.
so
that's awesome.
for all you listeners and future listeners, this is a real deal. This guy's getting called from our area. Just to put it into perspective, we're about 50 minutes to an hour from Davenport, and this guy's getting called, and you would have to assume that there is some barbecue places in Davenport.
Absolutely,
but
there's 4 or
this guy's
5.
getting called because his stuff's that good, and man, I'm pumped.
Can I add to that real quick?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I had to take the managers of Costco samples of my barbecue before they hired me to cater their employees.
Yeah.
So I imagine they tried other stuff too.
Yeah.
And you
Absolutely.
won. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
man.
Do you,
That's awesome.
do you have any other events, after this planned yet? You got anything lined up
Nothing
for like the
planned
summer
yet.
months or the spring months?
Well, I know of a good time that he's going to make some Bellevue Heritage Days.
Yeah.
Man, you don't even have to leave where you're located. Everybody will walk to you and get some
Yeah.
food.
Absolutely.
You know, I thought about it. Like, they always do that smoke off during the Heritage Days.
Absolutely.
But the problem is with that, you're not making any money doing it because it's like you buy a ticket ahead of time and you go in and you get a sample of it. I mean, that would be good for a marketing purpose, but at the same time, like,
Right.
You can leave the trailer at the house, have everybody walk around on Front Street, come over, get some barbecue, watch the fireworks.
Yeah, we'll have to get you someone dressed in a shark or something with a sign that says "Go to this guy's house."
The big fella here is
I think-
perfect at twirling signs.
you bring the stuff and it fits over this sexiness, I'll wear it.
I was just going to say, Josh needs something to do.
He dressed up as Santa Claus for, actually, that was Dave.
That was Dave.
That was Dave.
The
Didn't
Santa
quite
Claus
fit.
suit didn't fit right.
It did not
That was
fit me
real
either.
snug.
Yeah, I'm ecstatic. So, and if you have a wedding coming up, or in the future, or a funeral,
Well, unfortunately, yeah. But
Graduation.
birthdays, graduations coming up.
Give James a call. Go to his website. Reach out to him. It's always great to have another option. And
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, there's a lot of venues for weddings and stuff that you have to provide your own caterer.
Yeah.
I think we found one.
Yeah.
Especially if you like barbecue, man. It's the real deal. So.
One thing I can say that I am going to give him kudos on or props is that
Hold on, let me adjust myself.
I know,
Go
right?
ahead.
Barbecue is so hard to keep consistent.
Yeah.
Like we had a place here in Bellevue that did barbecue, a different style, and it was hit or miss. One week you'd have I would always get the same stuff, burn ends and smoked wings. That to me is like you can't fuck that up, right? And it was either 2-day-old wings that were dried up, or the burn ends were too burnt, or they weren't cooked enough, and you couldn't just like bite into them and they fell apart. I mean, I've only had James' stuff 3-4 times now, but in those 3 or 4 times, I've never had any issues.
3 to 4 times should tell you consistency.
It
right?
is, yeah.
And
yeah.
maybe the other place should have stuck to hot dog burnt ends, and you would have been fine. I'm serious. Try them for yourself. You'll like them.
I'll have you cook them for me.
I will.
There you go,
I will
there you
next
go.
time.
I'll rent out my smoker for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on down.
I'll do it right on my pellet grill next time.
Okay.
I mean, it's not original hickory, so I get it. But next time you come down, I'll have some hot dog burnt ends down here.
All right, perfect.
I know some people that can attest to it that says they're good.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to deny it, but I won't eat it's an asshole.
James brought us some samplers.
Yeah, I'm excited for this. Josh has tried it. I haven't yet. Let's see what you got for us. A couple little treats
Tell
here.
you what, these are called Jimmy rolls.
Jimmy rolls.
Jimmy roll.
And
Jimmy.
if you hear any chewing in the microphone, I apologize.
We'll step
off the
back a
bat.
little bit.
That's how good
No,
it
so
is.
you're on the pod, so you
Jimmy
got to
rolls.
dip them. That's
You
the
have to
key.
dip 'em.
You can. I would
don't
suggest the
have
first
to.
time just taking a bite of it and getting like your flavor profile, and then if you want to dip it, dip it. I didn't
There's
dip the
3
entire
passing
first
around.
one.
So is this you make this sauce
I
here?
make the barbecue sauce.
You make
right.
your own barbecue
Yep,
sauce.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Homemade barbecue
Oh
sauce.
man, I
can't
can
buy
smell it
barbecue.
too. I can smell it.
And I tell you,
Notes, you're on the out here, bud.
Pass them
Oh,
down.
that barbecue sauce smells delicious.
All right.
And
So-
this
and I
this
only
is
make one style of barbecue sauce.
Yep.
All right.
It's delicious.
So it looks like it comes in a package. So they're individually packaged. Now
Yep.
I gotta ask, these Jimmy rolls.
Yep.
Are they available while you're open?
Hey, every day.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So it looks like a taquito,
Okay.
but it's not a taquito. So what is it?
That is pulled pork,
Pulled pork.
and I add a 4-cheese Mexican blend. So the pulled pork is smoked, of course, for 8 to 10 hours. Then I wrap it in the 6-inch flour tortilla, and I smoke it again, so you're getting a double punch of hickory, one in the pork butt, one in the tortilla as well. It's just, I think it's a pleasure to your mouth. Period.
Dude,
You
that's
know?
delicious.
This
Did you
is
bring
Canned
more?
food.
This is honestly what we ate.
I did. I got a couple more.
This is honestly what we ate as dessert that first night that I got a sampler platter because I didn't know this was in there. This was like that Easter egg at the end of dinner. And it was like, oh, I'm full, but I still, holy shit, it's at the bottom of the bag. It fell down to the side. He'd put it on top, and I was pulling all the good shit out. And this was down on the bottom. And I was like, hey, he asked, how was the Jimmy roll? And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? He goes, no, it's in the bag. And I went
I'm gonna
down and
tell
I
you.
looked.
I'm pretty sure if I went down to Bad Ash Barbecue and I ordered a flat of ribs, I'm probably going to order about 12 of these to go with it.
Oh, absolutely.
And I'm going to throw my diet out the window.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're making it tough.
What diet?
Thanks
Sorry.
a lot.
What diet?
Man.
Uh,
How many
yeah.
calories are in one of these?
It doesn't matter.
It's
It
doesn't
doesn't
matter.
matter. After the first bite, it's over.
so how? So
Dude, and I'm going to tell you, this
One-
barbecue sauce is
good.
fire.
So,
Phenomenal.
is this the same barbecue sauce you use on your ribs and stuff?
Yes. Yep. And I don't drown my pulled pork. I don't drown I don't bury my ribs. I
Thank
put
goodness.
a thin layer on it. Let
No,
the
did
meat
you get
speak
some
for
barbecue
itself,
sauce?
You know.
Hey, ninja
Actually
this,
had some-
ninja this stuff underneath the camera and come over and grab this.
I actually had some ribs here about a week ago for traveling for work at a restaurant. The ribs look good. Came out, they were delicious, but they were drowned in barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
So I'm just scraping it off the top. It killed them for me. They were good ribs, but I just like so much.
Sorry, Notey just Mission Impossible at the wall to get that barbecue sauce.
But so how do these are these individual or do you buy is it like four
I
to
do,
an order?
I
or?
do 3 for $10, including a dipping sauce.
Oh,
that's-
man.
Dude, I mean, one will
That's
fill you up.
That's a lunch, man.
Yeah.
One fills you up.
Yeah.
Or breakfast.
It pairs very
Hey,
well with
you know I
sour
don't have
cream.
COVID, so let me get a dip.
So,
I have my sauce dip.
I leave Bellevue every morning about 7 a.m. Can I swing by, grab 3 of these out the door, and go to work?
I open at 1 o'clock. Well, you can camp out, I suppose. Yeah.
Wow.
You know what? You can actually freeze these as well, and then put them in an air fryer or something like that. Warm them back up again.
Put them
I'm
in
in your oven.
the tortillas crisp. You know, it's not like something I'd make at home that would be soggy. Yeah.
Wait, aren't you on a diet?
I haven't eaten dinner yet. I saved room for this right
Yeah, I don't promote diets.
here. Yeah, no,
I do. See everything.
high
Eat it.
protein, low carb diet. It's tortillas and meat, so I think I'll be
No.
okay.
All right. And James gave us some business cards here. I'm going to take a few.
Yeah, I'm gonna hand some out. I know some people.
Yeah. Well,
Absolutely.
At work-
this was delicious.
at work, we do a customer appreciation picnic every year in Lamont.
Think you found your new guy.
I tell you what, and every time I put a piece of protein on the smoker, it gets my personal attention. Nobody else does it. I mean, and
Yeah.
if it's not good, you're not getting it.
Yeah,
And I make sure that whatever
I like
comes out
that.
of that smoker is spot on.
it's great. It's great.
I'm glad you like it.
Oh, man.
That's
Sorry,
a, that's a
everybody,
hidden
for the
gem.
but-
Hidden gem
It is.
that we offer.
It is. I'm telling you, when I got that sampler, I didn't even know that was in there. Not until he texted me later and he goes,
Is that brisket? in
"Did you
this
get
one?
it?"
No,
No, it's pulled pork,
brisket.
man.
No,
Oh.
just pulled pork.
Dude, that's delicious. It's amazing.
That sauce is phenomenal too.
Oh yeah.
It's got a little bite on the end of it.
That's Josh. If
It's sweet up front. Oh, I'm good. I'm,
Yeah, the way I explain that barbecue sauce is smoky, sweet,
Yeah.
with a little bit of heat.
Do you actually? Let me ask you this, because we haven't talked about it. Do you actually smoke your barbecue sauce? Do you?
No,
Okay.
I don't.
Okay. I know people that have in the past, and I feel like it's almost too much because you're getting smoke from
Yeah.
the meat. You're getting smoke from like your roll that you've got on there, but you're
Whatever
good.
you're
You didn't
doing,
spill.
don't change it.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a balance. You don't want to do
No.
too much smoke.
Yep,
'Cause
I
then-
agree.
Yeah.
Do you barbecue your pulled pork, or is it?
Oh, I smoke my pulled pork.
Well, I know you smoke it, but do you put barbecue sauce on it?
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit. I
Okay.
don't drown it. I've actually, I have to be honest with you. I've tried several barbecue places since we moved to the Midwest. Mm-hmm. I'm a barbecue fan. If I see it, I got to try it.
Yep.
And I'm so tired of dried out barbecue or day old. I can tell if it's a day old, believe that.
Yep.
And people saying they got entered into the Iowa State Fair because their barbecue was #1, and I try it, and it's, God bless them. They do what they do.
It's shit.
They're them. But I wanted the real deal.
Their
I
barbecue.
wanted people to have
Right.
good barbecue.
Well, and I'm going to tell you, and as little of a bar like a smoker that I am with my pellet smoker, it is a trade. Like it
Yeah.
takes skill. Like Josh said, you can't mess up a pork butt, but
You can.
You can mess. I mean,
It's
I've
hard
pulled
to.
stuff off there where like I'm like, oh my thermometer said it was done, and I look at it, I'm like, that is not done.
You pulled it too early.
Absolutely.
Or
Or the 3-2-1 on ribs. Sometimes you don't even need that extra one.
Yeah,
or
you
you-
don't
or you-
do 3-2-1. I started with that technique.
Yep.
Yeah.
you know. Yeah.
All right. Well, for everybody in Bellevue, I'm telling you, in the tri-state area, even if you're listening from Texas, because sometimes we have some listeners from Texas, Chicago, wherever you're listening from, come to Bellevue. It's a beautiful town in the summer, and hit up Badass Barbecue, James Frank, get some food. If you need some catering, hit him up. That, as little as that was, that Jimmy roll is phenomenal.
I mean, it was great.
Delicious.
And that barbecue sauce is banger. So, thank you for coming on. We really appreciate it, and glad to have you as a sponsor, and we're super glad to promote you. And from the Facebook posts that I've seen around, it looks like Bellevue's been pretty opening about it too, saying, "Man, we're ready for some good food." And
they're waiting,
and we're waiting. So received, and I want to move on to our Sip and Savor segment, sponsored by Van's Liquor Store.
Yep.
And we wanted to include James in on the Sip and Savor.
I know you're a bourbon fan.
I know you're a big
your
bourbon
wife
fan.
is.
But what other better way to say thank you and commemorate this time that we've had with you as a little drink. So, Van's Liquor Store sponsors our Sip and Savor segment. East Dubuque, Illinois. Go see them if you need any beverages. Tonight we are
one of the only places to get Happy Dad.
Happy Dad, yep, and we did Happy Dad a few weeks ago, and we're still drinking it.
Yep.
Not necessarily the same pack, because I think we actually killed that 12-pack that night.
We were done that
but
night.
We bought some more. We're doing not.
Excuse me.
That right there is
compliments.
Compliments to the chef.
Yeah. We are doing Knob Creek Single Barrel Select Bourbon.
Special to Van's Liquor.
Special to Van's Liquor. I actually noticed that tonight when I got here. There's a tag on it just for Van's Liquor.
Yep.
So Knob Creek's out of Kentucky. Mm-hmm. It actually came from the same kind of deal that Jim Beam did.
Yeah.
Same everything. But they changed it.
Yep.
And if you don't know about bourbon, so the difference between bourbon and whiskey is bourbon is in a virgin barrel, and it's the amount of time it's aged. When you get Knob Creek Single Barrel Select, it is aged at a minimum of 9 years. So I'm pumped because I'm a big bourbon guy. I love it. So
well, and the good thing is it's on sale this week at Van's through Sunday, $54.99 a bottle. That thing's originally $80.
Yeah.
So it's a good 15-20% off right now.
Right on the bottom. Van's Bourbon Cruise Summer 2023. So even a commemorative bottle, you finish it, keep that bottle because it's kind of cool. But
Notsy, you got yours left, or you need a refill, bud? It's getting low.
We don't need to Mission Impossible wall. So
cheers, everybody.
Yeah, cheers to James. And let's see what this is like.
110 proof, you said, right?
120 proof.
Oh, good.
It's enough to kickstart the fire tonight, bud. It's a tart one.
It gets into the back of your throat real good.
Oh, that vapor hits great.
Oh, that's some bourbon, all right.
Well, that actually complements the barbecue sauce. I feel like
my mouth is on fire.
I feel like I could. I was just gonna say I feel like I could blow fire right now.
Pretty close.
Can you hear that? That's smooth.
So,
all right, any of you viewers, cold.
Bourbon isn't for everybody, and I was telling James when he got down here today. I said I go to a lot of work trips in Des Moines for work, and I started hanging out with all these people, and they order bourbon, and so I started drinking bourbon, and I had this one salesman. He asked his boss. He said, "Not to be weird, but can I try that?" And it was Four Roses Single Barrel.
Yeah.
And he tried it, and he goes, "Well, that's just gasoline." He said, "No wonder why you didn't get COVID."
You got the big guy on that one.
Knob Creek Single Barrel Select. It's strong. But it's tasty. Once you get past the, I think my mouth was a little burning from the barbecue sauce a little bit.
I could have used that when it was like -15.
Instead of the warm toddy.
Oh yeah.
I'm not going to need a jacket for a month.
I mean, I'm good. The old blood pressure went down tonight, boys.
Oh man.
And I'm sitting here sipping on mine, and James downed his.
Oh, you don't shoot it?
Big balls James
This will
over
take
here.
Ryan and I till the next podcast to finish.
Pretty much.
I just got it over with.
You want some more?
I'm good.
You want some more?
James shared with us he's a tequila guy, and so I think
am as well.
I will take one
I
for the
have some
team.
good tequila.
I can't do it. I'll take one for the team though. If you want to come back on one night, bring a bottle of tequila. We'll tequila it for the sip and savor.
If there's no worm in it, I'm gonna be upset.
There's no worm.
Yeah.
But you have to try it. You have to try it.
Ryan wanted to eat the worm. He would have put it in the middle of that Jimmy roll.
Yeah.
When I drink tequila, my
secret
feet get
recipe.
happy. If I hear a beat, I want to start dancing.
Like La Cucaracha?
Oh, Ryan on tequila is exciting.
Ooh.
Do you sweat?
Dude, I'm sweating right now. My nose is running. I'm sweating.
Is that because of the bourbon or the barbecue?
It's just a mix of everything, brother.
I think Nochi just spit his Jimmy roll out.
It is hot in here. This shirt's not thin enough.
When you do tequila, is it Casa Amigos or what's your brand?
I couldn't even tell you anymore. It's sitting on the shelf. I go to a farm down there in Puerto Vallarta.
Oh.
Right outside.
So
And
it's
then
legit.
Then I
legit
it's a real
tequila.
deal.
He sneaks through customs in the RV
Oh, I know.
from
I
like
get
We Are
caught.
the
I
Millers.
get caught. There's no sneaking. I tried it.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
You got all that marijuana in there? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, that man, fucking movie. I love that.
Well, James, I really appreciate you
Yep.
jumping on and meeting with us and sponsoring us, and I really, really hope your opening day Thursday is a huge success and moving forward.
Yeah. I know I'll be down there.
I will be down there.
4 o'clock.
I will bring the kids down there. I don't care.
Yeah. Get them out of school early. Hey, guys, we got something special to do.
There you go, City of Bellevue. 4
You guys had a
o'clock
math
Thursday.
test today,
We can
Mike.
make it a
I don't know why
holiday.
you got to take him out of school early if he starts at 4.
o'clock.
The line's going to be all the way over to Riverview, man.
Oh, well,
We got to get there early.
maybe the Manstream podcast should buy a bunch of stuff from Van's Liquor and
Yeah.
just hand it out to the people that are waiting in line.
That sounds like a
Yeah,
terrible
one
idea.
shot of 120 proves they're knocked out.
I can get a couple 12 packs of this Happy Dad and say I'll give you one if you subscribe.
Hey, I think we got a bunch of Manstream podcast stickers we might want to throw on your to-go boxes.
We could.
But thank you. Thanks
Yeah.
for the Jimmy
Yeah, I
rolls.
appreciate
really
it.
appreciate
You're
it.
awesome.
Looking forward to trying some
Did
more
you get that
stuff,
done?
For sure.
Yeah. Well, we did a commercial, did a little video for Jim over the past couple of days as he was smoking some stuff. So we'll have Notesy roll that here real quick, and then we will head into our sponsored ad from Deary.
Yep,
So-
and then we will be back for the last half of the show here.
Yep.
Sponsor break.
Thanks again, James,
All right,
and we look forward to seeing you around Bellevue.
Perfect. Thank you. See you next.
Hello, I'm Chad Waters, General Manager of Deary Brothers Nissan, and I invite you to come experience the difference a dealer can make. We're offering a whole new way of doing business centered around a total customer service experience. From pre-sale to post-sale, our team will be with you every step of the way. Be sure to check out our Deary certified program, including our 3,000-mile warranty. So come experience the difference a dealer can make at Deary Brothers Nissan.
And thank you for words from our sponsor,
Deary
Badass-
Nissan of Dubuque.
Deary Nissan Dubuque and Badass Barbecue.
And Badass
That was great barbecue.
Oh,
I mean,
phenomenal.
So good. My
And-
nose is still running.
And that was just a Jimmy roll. I can't wait to try his ribs and everything else.
Oh,
I mean,
dude,
Oh,
it's-
dude, I'm a sucker for good ribs.
this is
it's-
going to be dangerous for
it
the
is.
people that like this food. I'm
People
gonna
are
tell
gonna
you that.
gain some
I always
LBs.
said if Bellevue got a Chinese restaurant, I would be screwed if it was good.
Same here.
But I'm starting to think if Bellevue got a smoke trailer, which they just did, might be screwed. But yeah, thanks to Jim, and yeah, that was good times. So we are going to move on to our "Who Did It Better" segment.
Looking forward
We
to
started
this
this a couple weeks ago, and we actually found it to be very fun. And we asked for user input on what we're going to do. And so keep them coming, guys, and think outside the box, because I really thought outside the box on a few, and we had a viewer think outside of the box on one. So we're gonna get this kicked off here with
This is Ryan popping his cherry.
Oh, yeah, this is your first cherry.
His first one.
How's it feel?
Who did it better? You're getting your cherry popped.
That's fine. I'm going to win.
I don't think. Can you win?
Can you win?
All right.
We'll let the viewers decide.
All right.
Give us a like if you think I
just
won.
have to go
Josh is going to drink the barbecue sauce. Hold on. So right out of the gate here, we're going to go with Judy Garland or
I'm good right now.
Israel Kamawali or is that did Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Judy Garland was Somewhere Over the Rainbow for The Wizard of Oz.
Yep.
And Israel is Kamawali. However you say that, did a Hawaiian version of Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Yeah.
And my personal preference is All the Way.
Is.
I mean, it's so relaxing.
I mean, Somewhere Over the Rainbow, classic song for the movie. However,
Right.
he made it into Hawaii's theme song, for the state.
Absolutely. And it's
For
so
the
relaxing.
state.
And if you've never been to Hawaii, man, you sit on a beach by that ocean and you're literally, whether you're drinking out of a coconut or eating a fresh pineapple or whatever, drinking a beer, you literally are, that tune is humming in the back of your head going, man, this is Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Yeah.
So
him playing that ukulele, I mean, just in comparison, he was a huge guy. Right. Passed way too early.
He's Hawaiian.
Yeah. But him strumming on this little thing that looked like a toothpick in his hands, he made music.
When we were in Hawaii for our honeymoon, I'm the question asker. I like to ask questions.
We know that.
And I had to ask. I said, why? And I didn't know how to put it, so I just asked. Why are Hawaiians generally bigger people? Because they are. And the guy said in native Hawaii, fat meant royalty.
Yeah.
So you two would be royal as hell.
It's just like tribes in Africa. The bigger the belly, the more power you had. Dude, I run this shit.
Are you just jealous?
No, but he said that say you and Candace were getting married.
Yeah.
It was her dad's responsibility to fatten her up before the wedding because it meant royalty.
Yeah.
And I went, man,
I need to move to Hawaii.
Josh
like
is
I
the
already
king.
live in
Bro,
Hawaii.
I couldn't do it. I'm pale skinned, freckled, redheaded. I'd get cancer in like 2 days.
Josh is king. So it was unanimous on viewers. If you think Is or Judy Garland, I mean, I like Judy Garland because Wizard of Oz was great, Flying Monkeys, all that shit. But Is was he did it better.
He absolutely did.
Next one is
Noah Reed even said Is All the Way. Give me Hawaii.
you give him Hawaii. So the next one is
agree, Noah.
the next one actually had 3 people. The original, then another one, then another one.
I thought you were leaving one off of there.
It is Gloria Jones, Soft Cell, or Marilyn Manson in Tainted Love.
I want to go first. Marilyn Manson all the way.
Marilyn Manson.
Oh, I'm 100% with Marilyn Manson.
This is no fun. We don't disagree and argue with each other.
No, and Soft Cell was good. And to be honest with you, Gloria Jones, I've never heard that before in my life. But when they said Gloria Jones was the original creator of it, I'm like, who? I always knew it as Soft Cell, and then Marilyn Manson recreated it.
Yep.
Man, Marilyn Manson was just so good in that song.
His interpretation of it was so good.
It is so good. I'm with Tainted Love, Marilyn Manson.
Yep.
Viewers, if you disagree, sorry. But let us know why. I mean, let us know why. If you think that Soft Cell was better. I mean, Soft Cell was, what, 80s?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it had the 80s twist on it. Marilyn Manson had more of a rockier version. But Marilyn Manson killed that song. I mean,
did.
just 100%. So, this one might get a little interesting. Dolly Parton or Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You.
Tough one. Texas boy is probably going to go with DP.
No, I like Dolly, but I think her voice is kind of whiny sometimes.
I
went
do
Whitney
too.
Houston.
For me, it's Whitney Houston. Bodyguard movie, Kevin Costner.
I think Whitney blew it out of the water. I don't even think it's close, in my personal opinion. I mean, when people need like that song and then you hear her vocals in it, I don't even think it's close. I think Whitney Houston 100%. I like Dolly. I mean, I do, but Whitney just destroyed that song compared to Dolly Parton.
Oh, absolutely.
So I guess we're all in agreement. This is a terrible start here. We like arguments.
I mean, we can start some shit if you want.
Sinead?
We're going to get into it here soon.
Sinead.
Sinead?
Sinead O'Connor.
Sinead? Did I miss the H?
She just, no, it's Irish.
Okay.
She just passed, didn't she?
She did. Sinead O'Connor or Prince in the Family with Nothing Compares to You.
Prince.
Mike?
Prince.
Fuck. Prince.
Damn it. Prince, man. Prince is amazing.
Didn't you fucking tell me you're Irish this week and you're not even to go for your
I
fellow
did, but
Irishman?
He couldn't even
Come
pronounce
on.
it.
Sinead O'Connor.
Well,
Part-time Irish.
I thought it was Sinead, not Sinead. But
Sinead O'Connor.
what kind of name
but
is Sinead?
I mean, Prince. Prince is so good.
He was. So
Well,
good.
yeah, he was. He's dead.
They're both past. Mike.
Yeah, right. But Prince was good. I don't know who the Ann family was, but that's what it said.
Yeah, I think that was his original.
Oh, was it?
Original band.
Okay. Well, you learn something new every day.
The family.
Hang on. If you want arguments, we're going to get to them. Aretha Franklin or Otis Redding, Respect. Respect.
There's no question. It's Aretha Franklin.
Nobody beats Aretha.
God, we're fucking all three in sync here.
Yeah, nobody beats
Dave, Kyle, you need to get the fuck out of here more often.
You know,
Find out
nobody
nobody beats Aretha.
She's got that attitude with
Otis
it.
Redding.
Dock of the Bay is the only Otis Redding song that he needs to be remembered for.
But Otis Redding, original creator of it, he did it good. But I mean, it's Aretha.
Yeah.
I mean,
She slayed it.
man, the sister soul.
Honestly,
It's
I
Aretha.
think when you're redoing it, you have a chance to look at what the creator did.
We
or
need
the
Dave,
opportunities.
You know,
what
I
mean?
said something.
So-
We need Dave and Kyle here because they're the ones of opposition.
Yeah.
We'll get into it.
I'm just
Let's keep
curious.
going.
I
We
mean-
miss you, Dave and Kyle. We miss you.
Britney Spears or Bobby Brown in my prerogative.
Bobby Brown.
I fucking know where Mike's going.
Britney Spears all day.
Yeah,
Bobby
I know
Brown.
exactly. I'm going
You're
Bobby
only
Brown.
choosing her because you think she's hot.
No, but Britney Spears was an
Here we go.
icon
Here
of
it
our
is.
generation.
Here it is.
Get out of town.
Ashley, is he a Britney fan?
Free Britney.
Does
That's all
he
I gotta
dance
say.
at home?
She's free. She's
Hey,
not in jail.
now
hold
she
on,
is.
hold on. Let's get to the viewership. Ashley, does he actually help choreography or do the choreography for your dances listening to Britney Spears?
I don't think
is
you
that
want
where
me
you
to do that.
Is that where you come up with your dance moves at, Ashley, for your studio?
I don't think you want me to do that.
I'm telling you, bro. She's got something. I mean,
I stand in the mirror with doing the tuck, and I
He's got his Britney Spears wig and he puts on the lipstick.
I got the knives out.
oh my God, she's crazy.
No, but Britney
psycho.
Spears. I mean, she was an icon.
I'm
of our
not
generation.
knocking her. She's a good singer.
Think about what Britney Spears did
she was
in
a pop,
her time.
She's a pop culture
without
icon.
social media.
She's a pop culture icon.
Well, yeah, you could say think about anybody from that era.
and
that
tell
didn't
me
have
what
social
Bobby
media.
Brown did.
Think about sung a song better than Britney Spears.
Beat the
That's what
sh-
Bobby Brown
Beat
did.
the shit out of Whitney and did a bunch of coke. I mean,
Yeah, so
Rock and roll
Britney
all
Spears all
night.
day. She only shaved her head once. Or
that we
twice.
know of.
So
you know-
I'm going to say Britney Spears. I think viewers, we need a little comment on this one. Britney
Oh my
Spears or Bobby
God.
Brown, my prerogative.
You must have like your whole family brainwashed in this Britney thing. Noah was like Britney.
Dude,
Give
Britney.
me Britney as well.
Free
Noah-
Britney.
Okay. 4th of July party, Britney theme song.
Absolutely.
Yep.
That's all we would do. We will shoot our fireworks off to Britney Spears this year.
No, we are not.
We do not need any
No,
God bless
no,
the
I
will bring
USA.
water
It's
and put it
Britney.
on
Noah
everything.
even said the song slaps. Is that one of those club bangers, Noah?
It is. My prerogative. All for One or John Michael Montgomery, I swear.
We're
John Michael Montgomery.
all for one.
John Michael Montgomery.
All for One.
Man,
John Michael
dude.
Montgomery.
John Michael Montgomery's I Swear made you have tears in your eyes. What did All for One do for you?
High school or junior high dances. All
I
for
forgot
one.
you're like 50.
Shut the fuck up. No, that was like
They played music, like recording.
that was like
they had a live
we had a
band.
DJ.
Did you still 8-track tape it back then?
No,
or
man,
what?
they had
Waka
fucking
wah.
CDs.
Oh,
CDs came out in the 80s.
they did.
Yeah.
Someone argued with me on that.
No,
but
it came out in the 80s. I mean,
was the 80s.
mini disc came out in the early 90s and
Right.
nobody realized it until like 95, 96.
All for Ones was good, but John Michael Montgomery, when I hear the song I Swear, I
Dude,
think of
Notesy's
John
back
Michael
there's
Montgomery.
licking the bottom of this barbecue sauce
He
ramekin.
needs to get the gasoline down his system.
Did you mix the bourbon with the barbecue? Okay. Okay.
So John Michael Montgomery, 2.
All for One.
All for One, 1. The old guy in the room. Batman. Who did Batman better?
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Michael Keaton. All the way. Original OG. Get out of here.
Go ahead.
Well, so when I was thinking about this one, I really wanted to pick George Clooney.
He did a good
Worst Batman ever.
But he had comedy in his Batman.
I don't want it's
George
an action
Clooney.
figure. There's
Those
no
are the
comedy.
Batmans I grew up with. was the
George Clooney. Yeah,
Batmans.
George Clooney was so good.
And
but I
Arnold
think
Schwarzenegger
he
with
played-
ice.
He plays the rich
Yeah.
guy so well. George Clooney does. Like
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
rich. He does a great.
I'd
rich
have
guy.
to pick Christian Bale though. I mean, 100%.
He was the second best. He was
Yeah,
the second
I mean,
best.
100%. And when you think of the movies that Christian Bale was a part of, I mean, they were so good.
What about
But you-
Ben Affleck?
No,
horrible.
no, dude. I mean, no.
That's a
Horrible.
Come on.
joke.
I like when if you think about Batman's, he's off my list. Like I wouldn't even put him on my list.
Come on, you can't just take it away from him.
He played
he was there.
Daredevil good.
Daredevil was good.
Okay,
Batman
so
doesn't.
so let me like just give you guys
because he could see.
some thoughts here on this whole Batman deal. Michael Keaton, original movie Batman, didn't have to change his voice as Batman. He was still Michael Keaton, right? The problem that I had with Christian Bale is that he was this refined, rich billionaire, talked normally, and as soon as he put on the mask, it was, "What are you doing, Gotham? No." You know, like, come on, dude.
Did
like,
he really
just,
put his bottom lip up like that?
no, fuck yeah, look at him.
That sounded more like Bane to me.
I know,
Yeah.
but God, you know what I'm saying?
It's the anger. It's the
George Clooney,
it's
did he do it?
His pat.
Did he do it?
I'm Batman.
No, but George Clooney's Batman movies were different.
I'm Batman.
Well, I know. Michael Keaton, best.
I'm Batman.
Only had, what do you
So
have? Two?
Who did you pick?
Christian Bale.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You guys are on the Bale thing. Bale train.
Second would be George Clooney for me. I mean, I'm being honest with you. I think Christian Bale. I was gonna put Joker on here, but I think that's a given.
Heath Ledger.
Oh man,
I don't know.
Jack Nicholson did so good though. Jack Nicholson.
But the Joker movie.
But-
with
No.
No,
No,
dude,
Joaquin
Heath-
Phoenix.
oh come on, he did great.
Heath Ledger was so good. He died from it.
Right.
They put him, yeah.
I mean,
into
He
it.
did great, but I mean, come on, Joaquin. You got to give Joaquin some credit there. That was a phenomenal role he played.
Right. So, on to the next one.
Yeah.
This one might get a little interesting.
It sure will.
Who did it better? Hot dogs. And I do not mean brand. I mean style.
Explain the style for people who don't know.
Well, you got Chicago style, Coney dog, Fenway Frank, regular
what's
hot
a-
dog.
what's
I already know
What's
we're
a-
going to have a 20-minute conversation about mustard doesn't
No,
go on
no,
hot dogs.
What's a Fenway Frank?
You're wrong.
Oh, ketchup doesn't go on hot
yes.
What's a Fenway Frank?
Hot dog at Fenway Park.
Okay, yeah, not a deal.
No. Look,
Chicago dog.
there's a couple ways to have hot dogs.
No, there's
right?
not. There's only one.
It depends. If you're at home,
Okay,
taking
there's
them out of
two.
the package in the microwave, bun, ketchup, mustard, hot
No,
dog.
wrong.
That's it.
Hot dog
if I'm
M&Ms?
somewhere where they're like, we got hot dogs, you mean a sauerkraut and ketchup, mustard,
Sauerkraut
pickles,
belongs
onions.
on a brat.
On a
sauerkraut
Polish.
goes on
Or
a
a
hot
Polish.
dog too.
Polish.
It goes
Come
on a hot
on,
dog
bro.
too.
No.
And it's got to be that all natural casing hot dog. Like when you bite into it, it goes pop.
Snaps.
Hear me out. Chicago style dog, new Vienna sausage, mustard, cucumber relish, tomatoes, sport peppers.
Sport peppers all the way.
Tomatoes on a hot
Little
dog.
On a poppy
jardiniere.
seed
Hey,
bun.
little hot jardiniere.
I'm
on
going to
there.
tell you, ketchup does not belong on a hot dog. And
Absolutely
if you don't believe me,
Tomatoes and ketchup, it's the same thing.
bullshit. The National Hot Dog Committee says ketchup does not belong on a hot dog. Do you know why? Google it. I swear to God,
Didn't
it's
you
on Google.
guys? Didn't
I did
you and
Google
Dave
it.
have an argument for like
No, because Dave
a
is
week on
no.
this?
Kyle did.
Okay.
Because Dave's in agreement with me. Ketchup it has too strong of a flavor, and it overpowers the flavor of the hot dog.
I don't disagree. I'm not a ketchup fan.
And when
on
you
that.
have a good hot dog, you want the flavor of the hot dog.
if I'm at
Just
a,
eat another taquito
So why are you putting all the other shit on there then?
because it doesn't overpower the flavor of the hot dog.
if I'm at like if I go to the ball game here in Bellevue for the kids and I get a hot dog, it's mustard and I might put a little sweet relish on it. But if they got diced onions, it's mustard
good.
and onions.
Onions, mustard, relish, tomato, sport pepper. Chicago style dog is the way to go. Now I will say there's two ways to go. Because a Coney dog with chili, I do love some chili cheese dogs.
That's a chili dog.
But that's what I said.
What about a corn dog?
Oh my god,
I mean,
like a
I
good
love
dog.
corn dogs,
I can't stand that shit.
but that's
It's a type of hot dog.
I mean, well,
we get those from Sam's Club. Tyson will come home after school and fucking
State
throw
Fair?
4 in the microwave. Yep.
Oh, there's the
well, what
fucking
I'll say
best.
about the corn dog, it doesn't beat a
4.
Chicago style dog. Ketchup does not belong on hot dogs. End of story.
End of discussion.
Who did it better? Pizza. And when I say who did it better pizza, I don't mean Domino's Pizza Hut. I mean Chicago style, New York style, Sicilian style, Hawaiian style.
Oh,
You
it's
name
not
it.
a pizza.
It depends on what I'm in the mood for.
No.
Sometimes I love Chicago, but my go-to, give me that big monster slice with the little pepperonis that curl up with the grease pools in them.
Did you just say pepperonis?
Pepperonis.
Pepperonis, whatever they call
Yeah.
them. They're the mini ones. They call them something different. But
Yep.
where they curl up, got the little pool of grease in them. The slice is as big as your freaking face.
So you
and
like
paper
the New York,
thin.
the New York, yeah.
Yeah, New York. Style.
I'm New York
I'm a
style
New
all
York
the way.
style all the way too. I love Chicago style, but New York style beats the pants
Yep.
off of it. to be
Cracker
honest with you.
thin.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. I agree.
Sicilian style is good, but New York style just beats
Yeah.
the pants off it. Honestly, I could go for New York style pizza right now. It wouldn't hurt my feelings.
Maybe we should have James barbecue some.
Ooh. He does meat only.
Dude, I'm telling you, on those
he does
on
protein
those,
only.
on those Jimmy rolls. Think if he would throw some eggs in there for a breakfast burrito.
I was wondering if he'd throw some jalapenos in there.
Oh, bro, a barbecued pulled pork breakfast burrito.
Man, maybe we should have saved the taste testing till after.
I'm getting fatter just sitting here thinking about it.
Who did it better, Apple with the iPhone or Samsung with the Galaxy?
Grow up, get an iPhone.
Get an iPhone. Don't tell me you're a developer.
I think, well...
Don't tell me you're a software engineer and you fucking love Samsung Galaxy.
So...
You're dumb and just get with Apple. That's all it is.
Actually, so it is a proven fact that iPhones are more user-friendly, Galaxies are more for the technically advanced crowd.
Listen,
No,
I consider myself
listen.
technically
I don't.
advanced.
Look at how many problems we've had with this.
There's so much shit going on down here. You fuckers don't even know. But listen,
Everything's plugged into the same outlet.
at the end of the
Looks
day,
like Clark Griswold's
I've
garage.
worked at companies that have issued Samsung cell phones, and they fucking suck.
Oh, that's gasoline.
The apps die all the time. You literally have to download an app killer program for when your phone fucking freezes. And you have to literally, Ashley, don't throw the fucking fingers. I rock. She's Team Samsung.
Oh
My
yeah,
wife
she is. Yeah,
No.
I've tried to get her to.
No.
I tried to get her to switch to iPhone, and she
His
wouldn't.
wife.
My wife.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's 100%.
Grow up, Ashley.
Grow up, Ashley.
Grow up, Peter Pan, Count Dracula,
That's Count Chocula.
Count Chocula. I'm an iPhone guy.
iPhone. Everything integrates so well.
Well-
So well.
Samsung's always beat the iPhone in the cameras. However, iPhone's coming along, and I was going to actually
iPhone
switch.
is always here. I was in the cellular industry when I was back in college, and I tell you what, I hated it when AT&T came out with the iPhone because I worked for US Cellular, and I actually had to sign up for AT&T just so I could get the iPhone. US Cellular was years behind Verizon. Then the Samsung Galaxy released, and the Galaxy renewed every 6 months, and they were like 2 versions ahead of the iPhone on everything they did. And iPhone's been playing catch up the entire time. But here's what I say to that. Fuck you. And iPhone is behind the game because they're making sure their shit works.
Pretty sure Josh is old enough that he was probably giving fucking Steve Jobs hand jobs in the parking lot going, keep making the iPhone.
Katie Feuerbach, iPhone all day.
Thank you,
Well,
Katie.
yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Katie. We appreciate that.
Yeah, Josh is Steve Jobs. They're friends.
I'd
So
give Steve the jobs.
yeah, proper reach around.
I've had every iPhone.
God rest his soul.
I've had every iPhone since the inception, and I've had companies give me a Samsung, and I absolutely turn it right around and hand it back.
Yeah, I'm an iPhone guy. I mean, I got to be honest. I don't know. This one was sent in by a viewer, Mike. Not me.
Not me.
Mike. Who did it better, Little Debbie or Hostess?
Oh God, now you're hitting my sweet tooth.
Who did it better?
Dude, if you say Hostess, I'm gonna lunge across this table.
Give me your best. Hold on. Give me your best Little Debbie treats.
Best Little Debbie treat, Christmas
Where do you
tree
want me to
cakes,
start? Where do you want me to
zebra
stop?
cakes,
Okay.
Nutty bars,
Okay.
oatmeal cream pies,
Okay.
Star Crunch cookies,
Okay.
cosmic brownies,
Okay, Hostess.
cupcakes and Twinkies and snowballs.
I don't eat snowballs. I don't eat Twinkies. I eat, what are those fucking chocolate log things?
The Swiss rolls.
Swiss rolls.
And
Yes.
Little Debbie makes
Little
Swiss
Debbie
rolls.
makes-
Okay,
Swiss
I'm a
rolls.
Swiss roll deal,
So you like Little Debbie?
but I love the Hostess cupcakes.
Okay.
Like that to me.
So
I
if this was
fucking
a-
hate a Twinkie.
Come on. So you don't like Hostess then, is what you're
I
saying?
don't like the little trees either. I hate the nutty bars.
What?
I hate little trees. I can't stand it.
the little trees. That's
Yeah.
what you call them, the little trees.
Yeah.
Dude, Christmas tree cakes are the fucking best.
No.
What?
Then eat
No.
a regular zebra cake. Grow up, dude.
I haven't. I don't think I've ever
I think
eaten
they
one of
even
them.
have unicorn cakes. I,
It's like
mean,
zebra cake. I bought a
No.
box of zebra cakes the other day at Menards. Like, how do you turn it down?
I thought you were on a diet.
It was just before the diet started, like 2 days before.
That was
I had
his.
to finish the
that was
box.
his temptation box. That was on top of
Don't
his
ask,
fridge.
don't tell. Didn't you buy the biggest container of Reese's peanut butter cups you could ever find at Sam's?
Yeah, 375 Reese's peanut butter cups.
Do you
$50.
still have them?
No, I got half. I'm ashamed to admit this, but it was about half empty. I took it to my dad and stepmom so they can enjoy.
So you ate 150.
No,
Ish.
I took a crisper drawer in my refrigerator.
Yep.
I have like a narrow, deep
Yep.
one. I pulled it out, put everything in the other crisper drawer, and filled it full of Reese's peanut butter
Oh, so you like them cold?
Yeah, they got to be out of the refrigerator. So every time I go in my refrigerator, I grab 3 Reese's peanut butter cups.
That is definitely against your diet.
They're almost gone.
Oh, okay.
So when they're gone, the diet ensues.
No, the last 6 I'm saving for a celebration.
Kyle
Little
sent,
Debbie's winning on the chat.
Kyle sent a message earlier, and he's like, "Hostess all the way." And Dave's like, "I think you're gonna find that fatherhood's gonna tell you Little Debbie wins." And I'm like, "Dude,
wait,
little."
did Dave say that?
Dave said, "I don't know how you know about fatherhood."
Father dog Dave.
Dude, Hostess. The only thing I'll give Hostess is Little Debbie doesn't have a Twinkie, and Hostess, they were the first.
If they did, it'd be better.
They were the first with the cupcake, and the cupcake is good. But even little.
Wait, hold on. Hostess has the ho-hos.
Yeah,
That's what I'm a fan of. I'm not a fan of the Swiss rolls from Little Debbie.
What's wrong
Those
with
are
you?
shit in comparison to
shit.
Hostess. I'm a Hostess guy.
you're what?
Hostess.
All right, if I brought you a bag of Hostess chocolate-covered mini donuts and Little Debbie chocolate-covered mini donuts, you're going to pick Little Debbie all day.
I don't eat chocolate donuts.
Vanilla, glazed,
Powdered sugar,
nutty bars.
Here's what I eat.
peanut butter crunch
If
bars.
I grab those donuts, again, I don't know who the manufacturer is, but it's the ones that are like a crumble with a little bit of coconut or nuts on them.
That would be
Little Debbie.
I will eat those. That's it.
when you hang out with Little Debbie long enough, she turns into Big
Dude,
Deborah.
and I want to buy that sweatshirt. Did you see there's a guy selling that on TikTok?
Yeah.
Big Deborah.
Big Deborah.
And
Classic.
yeah, dude, Little Debbie by far beats Hostess. Like, Hostess doesn't even stand in the same room as Little Debbie.
I'm not a Twinkie fan. I will say that. Those things are pieces of shit.
That's Hostess.
Yeah.
Snowballs suck too.
who
we
wants coconut?
got a viewer that says both are great. I chase which one is ever on sale.
That's a valid point. It's a valid point. But I mean, oatmeal cream pies are so good. And
you
Star
get the
Crunch-
triple decker one?
Dude,
I just have a problem with the name.
oatmeal cream pies
Take
because of the
oatmeal-
cream pie.
Take the oatmeal off. I
Well,
won't eat it.
Big Deborah.
Won't eat it.
Deborah.
Won't eat it.
You're not right.
Yeah, I mean, everything about Little Debbie is way better. The Cosmic Brownies, who didn't? I mean,
Cosmic Brownies.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
Who didn't dabble
Is that
in
the
a
little
little
brownie?
bit of
Is
the
it-
devil's lettuce in high school and eat a Cosmic Brownie?
Hold on.
I'm just saying.
So the Cosmic Brownie,
just
is
ate
that the
Cosmic
little brownie
Brownies.
in the plastic bag with like little pink and yellow and blue dots
Absolutely.
on it? My kids ate the shit out of this, but I
Absolutely.
wouldn't touch
And
it.
you know what the Hostess one has on top of it? Fucking nuts.
I'd rather.
yeah,
Ooh,
yeah,
Yeah.
even worse.
No.
Yeah, chunks of nut.
You stick with that Hostess
Yeah,
thing
you
over
like
there,
nut.
Red
You like
Beard.
chunks of nut,
No,
don't you?
don't like
Chunks
the
of
nuts
nut.
either, bud.
I'd rather eat a cream pie than chunks of nut.
I would.
Ryan would rather get cream pie than eat.
Whoa, easy now.
Well, that'll do it for our Who Did It Better. For our next live episode, if you have some suggestions, please comment on our social media. Comment right now. We will add them. We're always looking for some fun ones like the Little Debbie versus Hostess, something I didn't even think of.
Yeah, that was a great one.
But,
Who said that one?
Mike. Yeah, Mike.
All right.
User Mike dot whatever. But he was on. Yeah, he sent me a message.
Thank
on
you,
Facebook.
Mike.
Yeah,
Thanks, Mike.
Keep 'em coming, buddy.
Real quick, just to get into a little bit of sports, which we love. We're not going to be on it long.
Oh, the team.
Just a little NFL playoff recap. We are in playoff season. Actually, we're getting ready for the Super Bowl now. The Pro Bowl's going on right now. That flag football game, not even worth watching.
Hey, speaking of that Pro Bowl game, I know we don't like to give any shout outs, and I'm not going to, but the Eastern Iowa Flag Football League is actually the 14 and under team qualified for the Flag Football Championship over at the Pro Bowl right now. So those guys actually landed yesterday and made it over there. So good luck to those guys.
Oh, cool.
They're out of Cedar Rapids, and I know they've got a couple kids from the Dubuque area that joined up with their league. So
Cool.
yeah, they do a good job.
Cool. So playoff recap. Obviously, it's not what I anticipated was going to happen. In a way, in a way it was. But 49ers Chiefs in the Super Bowl
2019 rematch.
I was definitely hoping the Lions and the Chiefs, and
I was too.
I honestly wanted to see the Lions win it all. I think that'd be great for a great franchise.
It would have
that's
been a great
struggling.
story for them.
And Eminem versus Taylor Swift. I mean, who didn't want to see them kick Usher off the stadium?
Oh, fuck
and
yes.
just go.
I mean,
Yeah.
Just look at the
30 years ago.
storylines you had. So you had Goff with the Lions. The Rams kick him out. You're not good enough. He almost makes. If he'd have made it to Super Bowl, that'd have been awesome. Look at the Niners. You got Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, going
Dude.
to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Iowa boy, let's go, Brock.
As an
bring it
Iowa
home.
fan, not an Iowa State fan, but as an Iowa fan, I'm
gotta cheer for
happy
Brock.
for the dude. Like, That's awesome.
Look at the other side though. You got the Chiefs, you got the Taylor, Travis Kelce still deal going on. It's the Chiefs. Mahomes is a crybaby now, but we'll get over that fact.
Sounds like Kermit the Frog.
So I mean,
Wasn't he a
that's
Texas
exciting.
boy?
Who did the Chiefs play? They play
Chiefs
Ravens.
played the Ravens.
the Ravens.
Yeah.
Well, the Ravens just kind of fell flat on their face. Sorry, Lamar
actually,
Jackson is not your answer.
Not in a way they did. They completely botched the game plan. Like, you have arguably one of the best running quarterbacks in the NFL, and you made him pass how many times? The offensive coordinator blotched the hell out of the scheme, but
if you get down by a lot, you have to pass.
You have to get, but they weren't down by a lot. You have to give credit where credit's due. That Kansas City Chiefs defense, they did exactly what they needed to do, and they got the whole Chiefs team, who's been there before, got under the skin of the Baltimore Ravens.
Absolutely.
From the start.
Lamar was shook.
He was shook. They didn't know what to do.
But here's the deal.
I'm still shocked
Here's
by
the
the
deal.
Lions. How do you just dominate? Absolutely dominate every phase of a game. Go into the locker room and come out so
Chiefs did it
flat.
Chiefs did it against the Bengals.
So
2021.
But it wasn't the coaching at all. The wide receivers did nothing to
They
help
dropped
Jared Goff.
so many
couldn't
passes.
get separation. Couldn't catch shit. Couldn't
And
catch a cold.
what
There
I
was there four
Amon-Ra-
crucial catches that hit receivers in the
I
hands.
think you
and they dropped.
saw the 49ers come out with a different game plan, and I think some credit's due to them. But when it came to actual completing plays, the Lions just did
dropped the
shit.
ball.
Nothing.
And sorry, but you should have took the field goal.
Yep, absolutely.
I think you ride the horse that brung you. I understand going for it on fourth. We've done it all season. We're
Right.
risking it for the biscuit. We're playing to win. That's fine.
Risk it for the biscuit.
Risk it for the biscuit. But at some
Risk
point,
it or biscuit?
biscuit. At some point, you have to look at it and be like, all right, let's just be smart about it. You can't. They should have kicked the field goal. It's just wild.
The first one didn't bother me. The second one, when they were down by 3,
Yep.
bothered me.
Yeah, tie the game up.
Yep.
Here's the thing. One of the watchers said they messed with Justin Tucker at the beginning of the game for the Chiefs. And that was true. Kelce and Mahomes were fucking with him hardcore. But no offense, Tucker had no reason on the to be down in our end zone.
Did you hear what Travis Kelce said on New Heights podcast?
I did not listen to it.
He
yet.
said he does that every game, but he said it wasn't any more than what you saw on tape.
Yeah.
All we did was move your stuff. He says, I'm not going to have my quarterback trying to throw passes and look down and there's a helmet,
and a
football,
ball.
and a kick and a ball holder.
Yeah.
He said, we moved it. He said, if you want to be a dick, Justin Tucker, I can be a bigger dick.
Yep, absolutely. I will say the Detroit Lions, yeah, definitely. Is that your team?
No, it's not.
Oh, we
it's
said
just,
we,
it's just
so I wanted to make
fun
sure.
to watch a team crumble.
Oh, dude. But we did that in 2021.
Right.
Chiefs went to halftime up 21-3 against the Bengals and came out and were held to nothing in the second half. And we also didn't go for a field goal, which is what we lost by. I think we lost by 2 points. And we didn't go for a field goal right before half. We tried to go for the touchdown, and Tyreek Hill fell short.
Right.
And so, again, it's like, teams getting greedy, teams trying to get the extra points. Chiefs even did it against the Ravens. I mean, we went for it on fourth down when we should have kicked a field goal inside of the 30. Butker could have nailed it, and we pissed down our leg and fell up 1 yard short.
What you have to think about too is for the Lions, 2 of those fourth down conversions they tried on, the receiver hit him in the hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
For the
absolutely.
first down.
They
He
should have been a
dropped it.
first down.
Straight drops.
And I mean, to rewind a little bit to the earlier games in the playoffs, the Houston Texans are going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah,
I
they are.
think they get a few more pieces in that team. They're going to be really good.
Yep.
Yeah, overall, I mean, it's been a good NFL playoff.
I agree.
Super Bowl. Let's kind of just go over our Super Bowl picks here.
I don't want to do it.
Well, you got to.
I'm a Chiefs fan, you know that, and I think anybody who's watched this knows that. Obviously, I want the Chiefs to win. I have a strong feeling the momentum that the 49ers have going, the weapons that they have. I mean, our secondary is going to have to step up and cover some great wide receivers out there. The problem that we're going to have is we're down one of our best defensive tackles. We're down our middle linebacker. I mean, it was evident this past weekend that Nick Bolton can't cover in the flats, can't cover the middle. He's not the player he once was, which is crazy because he's only been in the league for 3 or 4 years now. I think the 49ers are going to win.
I'm taking the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs have super momentum right now. That defense is playing lights out. And Patrick Mahomes. I mean, as happy as I am for Brock Purdy, Patrick Mahomes has experience. I didn't even realize until they said the other day 4 out of 5 years the Chiefs have been in the Super Bowl. That's crazy.
Yep.
Andy Reid, one of the greatest coaches ever to live. I think the Chiefs knock it out. I don't think it's going to be a terribly high scoring game, but I think the Chiefs knock it out.
Go ahead, Ryan.
I think the Chiefs have to show up at the beginning of the game. Mm-hmm. I think if you let San Francisco get momentum on you, they go in at the half up big. I don't think you can do what you did against the Lions. I don't care who your coaches are and what adjustments you make. I think San Francisco is a good enough ball club to keep the lead. Second, I think San Francisco's young. The Chiefs have the experience. I'm going to pick the Chiefs to win. Or no, not the Chiefs. Sorry. No, screw the Chiefs. I'm going to pick the Niners to win.
We know your hatred.
I like seeing stuff different. You know, the Chiefs are a good team. I'm not going to take it from them.
Yep.
They got a lot of weapons. I hope it's a good, just grinded out, close game. All the playoff games have been close. There's only been a few blowouts, so I hope we get a really good game. I hope the NFL script is phenomenal for this last game, and it's fun to watch. But I'm going to take the Niners.
I can't.
The refs are on board for the Chiefs.
I can't. It doesn't matter to me who wins this game. I mean, I'm not a fan of either. A part of me wants to see the Niners win. Brock Purdy, that's a hell of a story. George Kittle, Iowa boy. And let's be honest, who doesn't like George Kittle? But then the other part of me wants to see the Chiefs win. Travis Kelce, who I've actually grown really accustomed to over the past few years. Patty Mahomes is arguably going to go down as one of the best quarterbacks ever to live. Mm-hmm. And Andy Reid, I would love to see Cheeseburger Andy get another Super Bowl ring. So it's going to be good. That's next Sunday.
Next Sunday.
I mean, I'm assuming the festivities will start at noon or something. The game's at probably 5.
Game's at 5. And
5. Is my name Jeff.
We will try to be sober by 6.
Yeah.
I got to work. So
that is
that's unfortunate.
That is all we are going to talk about sports. Just wanted to get that little bit into. On to Ask Us Anything segment.
Yay.
This is a fun segment. I love getting asked questions as well as I love asking questions. So right off the bat here, we have what sports team has the worst fans?
The Philadelphia Eagles.
Wow.
They're assholes.
Yeah?
Yep.
I was going to say the Bills Mafia.
You think they're the worst? I think they might be the funnest.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude. I want to go party with those guys. I don't even like the Bills, but I'll party there all day long.
Raiders fans, for sure, are one of the worst. Now that they've moved to Las Vegas, not so sure that's the case, but when it was the Oakland Raiders, Los Angeles Raiders, whatever you want to call them, I thought the Raiders were the worst fans.
Yeah, I don't think some people might not like what I'm about to say, but any Wisconsin sport team.
We're in the tri-states area. We might want to watch ourselves.
No, if you want me to be honest, don't like me. I don't care about if you don't like what I'm about to say. I can't stand Wisconsin fans. And maybe it's because generally my team might be their rival.
Yeah.
But they're so arrogant. And I mean, there's some nice ones, but for the most part, I don't care if you can drink more beer than I do. That doesn't matter to me.
And you don't have to be more alcoholic than me.
And you don't have to be a dick because the Bears have sucked for years. I know this.
Yeah. Well, I went through some turmoil, with the Chiefs. This is my heyday. My best friend Jason, we had a friendship that he moved here to my hometown in 3rd grade, and that was our thing, was the Chiefs growing up. It's still the case. And, we went to the 2021 AFC Championship game, and I am a curse. I can't show up to the game because every game I've been to the Chiefs, we've never won. And so I keep my ass at home now, and I don't go to the games, and we continue to win. But we went through a bunch of shit. Granted, we made it to the wild card every year, and the fucking Denver Broncos always beat us. John Elway, Shannon Sharp, Morton Anderson as a kicker, fucking die. You know what I mean? I hated it. It was the worst decade to be a Chiefs fan. And, now that we've got our ball rolling, I don't want to stop, but it's got to. You know what I mean?
Have you ever been around a bunch of Wisconsin Badger fans?
Absolutely.
So they're fucking atrocious.
I've been to Iowa games.
They are terrible.
But I've also been around a lot of good ones when I went to Camp Randall.
I'm going to tell you my other one that on the lines of college, Michigan fans.
Yeah.
Michigan fans are, and sorry if my brother's listening, but you're part of the problem. You're an asshole when it comes to sports.
Yeah. Somebody said they agreed with you. Whoa, I was thinking that Packers fans and Badger fans.
Absolutely. And now it's even since Milwaukee Bucks had won.
Yep.
Now it's even Milwaukee Bucks fans that came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like they came out of the sewers like the Ninja Turtles and shit. Like, oh, now I'm a Bucks fan. Where have you been all these years? Like,
Wisconsin has a basketball team?
Yeah, the Milwaukee Bucks. I always put it this way. I lived in Wisconsin for a little bit. When you got north of Madison,
Yeah. It's a different world.
buttholes. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. Sorry.
All the polka music.
Yeah. So there's a lot of bad. There's a lot of bad fans on every team.
Yeah.
But there's and you can. Kyle knows this. I tell Kyle all the time. I hate the majority of Iowa fans.
Hey, where's Kyle at anyway?
He had a baby.
He had a baby. Congrats, Kyle.
Congrats, Kyle.
Yeah.
Callan, right?
Callan Shekel.
Congrats to Kyle and Megan and
Mom
Callan.
and baby are doing good. So, yeah, he's not on. He had a baby, and he's experiencing what it's like being a dad to a newborn.
Welcome to the club, Kyle.
But I tell Kyle all the time, a lot of Iowa fans I can't stand, just the way they talk. And but Iowa needs a professional sports team, and that'll stop.
Never
But
happened.
anyways.
We'll never get one.
So, on to the next. At what point do you trust someone enough to fart around them?
First sight.
Immediately.
Yep.
I don't. Yeah,
Straight
dude.
up.
There's no question. Like,
Dude, you get what you get.
I'm
You
gonna
don't
hold
like
my
it,
shit
leave.
right,
Yeah,
wherever you may be, let your wind blow free.
Oh, dude.
That's the motto to live by.
Dude, you want?
No, I will do
So,
it. I will do it tactfully, though. Go ahead.
I was
Tactfully.
working
Just let
in
it go.
Chicago a couple weeks ago. We spent like a week and a half there, me and some coworkers. So me and another coworker in the elevator. I have this weird thing about me when I have to go to take a leak, and I haven't. I get gassy. I don't know why. It just happens.
Is that like
So
a
we-
DNA thing or what?
I don't know. So we got to the elevator, and I let one rip. And I'm like,
In the elevator.
I'm like,
Oh,
we
my
need to get out of
God.
this elevator. So we're on the top floor of the hotel.
Going to the basement.
Me and one other coworker go to our rooms. I take care of my business. I know it's trapped in the elevator. There's some coworkers from the second floor coming up to our rooms. And first thing my buddy Justin says when he walks in, he goes, "If you ever do that again in front of me, we're going to throw
Oh, my
fists."
God.
He
I
knows
guess they
you.
were walking down the hallway.
When you
And
guys got out?
Justin and the other guy's like, it smells like shit in this hallway. What's up? And then the elevator's doors open, and they were like, "Oh my God!"
It was a surprise.
So anybody else that rode in that elevator anytime that week, sorry, it was me, and I'll be back there next week.
I kind of have it's a similar story in a way, but not in an elevator. When we went to Hawaii on our honeymoon, so there's air conditioners, but a lot of places you rent in Hawaii don't have air conditioners. They say because the trade winds is enough to keep it cool. Ours had an air conditioner.
Bullshit.
We also had a box fan. No, it was an oscillating fan.
Did you
that
say
was
in a
there.
hostel or did you say in a hotel?
No, it was a VRBO right on the ocean. We had an oscillating fan, and we went back up to the room. We were getting ready for bed that night, and I'm laying in the bed, and the oscillating fan is going, and Ashley's in the bathroom, and I'm on my side, and I farted, and it was in the direction of the oscillating fan.
Oh, shit.
The oscillating fan turned right when she walked out of the bathroom, blasted in the face.
Just hit her. There it is. There's the laugh.
Happy marriage.
I'm yours and you're mine, honey.
So, no, I mean, from day one, wherever you may be, let your wind blow free.
Yeah.
Farts
That's
are
awesome.
funny. If you don't think farts are funny, I don't want to be friends with you.
No, fuck no. No.
I laugh at farts all the time.
When I first met my wife's father, I was told you cannot fart around my dad. He thinks it's disgusting. My thought was, if you're going to be around me for the rest of your life, you're going to get used to it, and I will rip them on purpose in front of him just to hear him say, "God, can't you go in another room?"
No.
I will fucking...
The best
my
is when you're
cheeks
at
will
like
rumble.
someplace busy, and it's silent, and you just crop dust through a room.
Yeah.
And then walk out, and all you hear from the other room is like, "Oh my God!"
See, I can't do those, man. Like, mine are cheek clappers. You know what I mean? Like, mine will fucking sink a ship. Like, the decibel level is hitting at least 65. I mean, Notesy knows this.
Dude, all right, so listen, if you want a silent fart, You just got to lean over and pull one butt cheek away from the other one. It'll be silent. And if you don't believe me, look it up on TikTok because there's a gal that tried this. So she shit her pants.
So speaking of farts, this week somehow on my Facebook page or Instagram feed, it was a woman interviewing women about, do you wax or do you laser or do you do anything? Do you keep it a full bush down there? Right? We're not going to get into it, but one of the girls says, well, there's one side effect from waxing, and that there's no hair. And I've realized that hair on your butt's there for a purpose. It's there to protect your ass cheeks from fucking clapping back and forth when you fart.
So you wax your ass?
Dude, no there's no waxing. No waxing at all.
Farts are funny.
They are.
If you don't think they're funny, I think you need to have a look in the mirror and really rethink your life.
Yep.
Because they're funny. I mean, it is what it is. It's a natural body movement.
Everybody farts.
Everybody farts, except women. No, I mean, everybody farts.
Everybody farts.
And
when they fart, it smells like Febreze.
it smells like
And
roses.
when you're babies, it's cute. Like to see your baby fart. It's awesome.
Dude, my two
Unless
boys
they shit up their
fart
back.
all the time, and they laugh. I mean,
Yeah.
but I'm their dad.
Yep.
Yeah, poor kids.
What are the worst
Good role model.
places to vacation?
New Mexico.
I literally wrote that Albuquerque, New Mexico.
No, just New Mexico. What's
No.
in New Mexico?
Nothing.
What is
That's the
state
only
have to
state
offer?
I've ever fallen asleep driving.
Fucking nothing.
Yeah. There's
drove-
nothing in New Mexico.
We drove from San Antonio, Texas, up to Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Yeah.
When you get to western Texas, it
Yep.
is boring as balls. And then you cross into New Mexico, and it is equally boring as balls.
Now,
Like, it is terrible.
I'm going to give you another state, and I don't want to hear any bullshit from the peanut gallery here.
You guys took states?
Nebraska.
I put Nebraska.
It is the
You're
worst.
from Nebraska.
I fucking am not, you asshole. I am from Iowa.
Look, you're
way western.
Nebraska colored.
No, I'm not, bro. I'm not.
There's no hiding.
There is literally nothing to do except drive on I-80 and look at all the old cattle lots that were out there and all the highway construction that's never ending. Just like Illinois.
Corn. I put North Korea.
Oh,
I think that would be a terrible place to vacation.
Have you been there? How do you know?
No, I put anywhere in the Middle East.
I bet the food there is really good.
Green Bay, Wisconsin. And
Bay, Wisconsin.
Neverland Ranch.
Door County is beautiful.
Epstein Island.
Neverland
No,
Ranch.
I got another one. Kenya.
Kenya.
Kenya?
Have you ever had Kenyan food?
Can you go there?
Have you
Makes
ever had
shit.
Kenyan food?
Makes you shit.
Neither of they. Dude, and we're shut down.
Fucking hilarious.
That goes
Welcome
against,
back, Ryan.
Yeah, that goes against Facebook standards right there.
That's a dad joke if I ever heard one. Oh, fuck.
Man, that was a good one.
Oh, God.
All right, let's go to the next one. Is peeing in pools okay or not?
Yes.
Yes, 100%.
No.
1,000%.
Get out and pee outside
It's
the pool.
chlorinated.
No,
It will kill whatever I got
I don't
in my
care how
urine
much
stream.
chlorine is in there. Don't-
You're gonna tell
you
me-
are a grown man.
Nope. Piss in the pool.
Don't piss in the pool.
We were in this chat all
You're-
fucking week.
You're
and
going to tell me
nothing was
you
ever
have never
said.
peed in a pool.
Ever.
I've peed in a pool. I've grown up since then. Grow up, Mike. Grow
Okay,
up.
okay, Peter Pan.
Grow up. You can call me whatever you want. Don't pee in the pool. I don't want to swim around in your pee
I
all day.
literally will ask. Hey, do you guys
Viewers,
have that
viewers, what is your honest opinion?
If you're in a river,
Is
in a
pee-
lake,
no, 'cause
you can
there's-
pee in the
No,
ocean.
'cause then
I
you
don't
get
care.
bacteria
in that
do
shit.
not. You don't get bacteria.
Have you ever
in your
seen
stuff.
them
Where
worms?
we live in Kenya?
Have you ever seen them worms in the river that slip up your freaking
There's
wiener?
no.
What about that
I've peed in the
bitch-
river
hey,
lots. There's no worms in my
What about
wiener.
that chick down in Georgia that got like necrotizing fasciitis because she was on a fucking inner tube and
And she
had a
peed.
cut?
Well, it sucks to be her.
And she probably peed.
Don't play in dirty rivers.
Well, that's why we pee in pools.
I will pee in a pool all day.
Have you seen how clean the Mississippi is? Pee in it. You'll
I
be fine.
would never pee in the Mississippi.
I should someone buy me a shirt that says I pee in pools. I'll wear that
I'll
proudly.
fucking wear it too.
You guys are the worst kind of people. Do you pee in a
Somebody,
hot tub
somebody
too?
said I poop in
No.
the pool.
Do you pee in a hot tub?
Yes.
That's
It's fucking
hot water.
chlorinated, bro.
No, I'm never. No
I
hot
will.
tub, no
Hey,
pool. If
when
Josh
I enter,
is there, I ain't
when I
getting in
enter
that
a
shit.
public area for a pool, I will ask, "Hey, do you guys use that chemical that if somebody urinates turns blue?" No,
I don't think
perfect.
that
That's
shit
my
exists.
fucking
Yes,
test.
it does.
It does. Absolutely, it does.
Look, I know there's chlorine in that pool and stuff, but
It
dude,
kills
come
it.
on, grow
No,
up, man.
no.
Nobody wants to swim around in your pee.
Nobody is. 'Cause
No pee in the pool. Yes, I go poop in the pool. Somebody said they fucking shit in the pool. Who in the fuck does that?
Who's the user?
What's
Who's
the username?
First name.
Bond.
Bond?
I don't know who
Bond.
this is. Bond.
Well,
I
Bond.
poop in the pool.
Sounds like I'll never be in your pool.
Yeah, and that's a
Holy
good way to
shit.
get the whole pool shut down for a
Now,
little bit,
I'll
man.
go-
Then you ruin all the kids' fun.
Now I would go in college and I would
shit in a lake
I would
before.
upper deck a fucking toilet bowl at an open house for a real estate agent just to be dumb. But I've never shit in a pool.
I've never shit in a pool.
Have you
I'll
ever
get out to
have
poop.
you ever upper decked anybody?
Absolutely.
Oh, that's classic.
I'm not going to say. Taco Bell, Dixon, Illinois. I will.
Did a business establishment. Oh, no.
That's a good
Well, they
time.
should stop serving stuff that
Bond,
makes you have to poop.
you know, where are you from? And let
Do
me
you
know
have a pool?
where you're at. It is okay. Bond says it's okay to shit in a pool.
I'm pretty sure every state I've been in a pool, and I'm pretty sure I pissed in that pool.
Here's what I think.
It's a Baby Ruth.
I think Bond has watched too much Caddyshack.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying.
Caddyshack.
Do you know how many kids pee in a pool?
I don't care.
Bond's from India. Bond, you really shit in a pool.
I don't. I'm going to move on from that.
Nice to meet you, Bond.
Nice, Bond.
Hey, Bond, spread the word.
So,
Mainstream podcast.
was majority of people saying no to peeing in a pool?
A couple said no. And then Bond jumped in with the I poop in the pool.
Poop in the pool. I think there's a translation issue.
Welcome to the mainstream, Bond.
There might be some issues.
From India?
From India.
Yeah, I think when you say poop, you mean pee.
No, he said poop. He
Number
goes,
one
yes,
or number two?
I go poop in pool. No pee in the pool. Bond, I poop in pool. Well, Bond,
Hats off to you, sir.
good job, buddy.
Wow.
You took that to a different level.
Moving on. Now that we've all decided nobody pees in the pool.
That'll be a good clip for socials.
Does your music genre change depending on what you are doing?
Absolutely.
Yep, 1,000%.
100%. If I'm sitting in the garage having some beers, Shania Twain's on, 90s country,
Here we fucking
something,
go, Shania Twain.
Britney Spears,
Jesus
something.
Christ.
Dude, if you're sitting around with a bunch of friends, why wouldn't you want some sing-along tunes on that everybody knows?
I agree, but like throw on some 80s rock. Give me some Journey. Give me some Bon Jovi.
This dude tells me, he goes, if you listen to metal, your heart rate goes up automatically. I'm like, mine doesn't.
Do the research. Your body will synergize with whatever music you have on. The BPM, the beats per minute of that music, will automatically, after a certain few minutes, I think it's 5, your body will synergize with the BPM of that song.
Yeah?
Yep.
Well, I'm telling you,
right,
the only way my blood pressure and heart rate's going to go up listening to Wait and Bleed by Slipknot is because I'm air drumming it.
Well, okay, sit still and listen to it. And
So
I bet you
music
hook you up
makes
to a
Josh have heart attacks.
No, it's. I'm telling you, it's proven.
I'll agree. There's music that gets you pumped up and in the mood to do shit. But I don't think it's changing
your body
blood
will
pressure. And
your
everything.
body will synergize.
Where
with
this
the
came from
BPM.
is Dave and I both said that you can chill and listen to metal.
You fucking cannot chill to metal.
It'd be
can't.
tough.
No, you can.
It'd be tough. I'd have to be like a diehard metalhead. But I'm not.
Oh, well, see, I
love metal,
love metal.
like in the
New
gym.
metal, yeah.
I'm ready to fuck shit up.
And
Bon-
what is
Bon-
wrong with Shania Twain?
Bond says he's outside the house right now. I am outside. Oh, just outside. Sorry,
he's
Bond.
probably pooping in the pool.
He's outside shitting right now.
What's wrong with Shania Twain?
90s
country.
Any
When
man
she
of
says
mine-
"Let's go, girls," I feel like kicking a fucking door in.
Dude.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
if
come
she
on.
says any man of mine, I get excited. That's about it.
Man, I feel like a woman.
No, I don't
what?
fucking
feel like a woman.
I'm pretty sure the first night I met the first night I actually hung out
Let's
with
go,
a full
girls.
like Heritage Days Bellevue with my wife. I was in the hotel singing "Man, I Feel Like a Woman." She might still have it on video.
Ashley, what the fuck did you marry?
I'm gonna need you to send that to us right away.
I put it online. I don't care. "Man, I Feel Like a Woman" is great.
Oh my god, I love it.
If I'm hanging out with a bunch
Ashley's
of friends,
fucking texting.
I have a feeling I just got a video.
I
I have a feeling I just got a video from your
Oh,
wife.
just sent me a
that's
snap.
awesome.
I don't know, man. I love Shania Twain. It's good jamming. Any '90s country is good jamming. Anything that everybody knows is good jamming.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
There's not music I won't listen to, and I have different music for all kinds of different
Yeah,
moods.
I'm not a big, classical fan.
I'll listen to it.
One of the guys watching on here, he said, "Hey, he's like, kind of forgot about your show." He's like, saw it went live and been watching. He goes, "Knob Creek, that's awesome. I'm actually trying to win their business right now." He works in the glass bottle manufacturing industry out in California.
I like it. It's good. It
yeah.
just It burns the hair off your testicles.
Oh, he even said, "Hey, if I win the business, I got samples for you."
Cool.
Beautiful. Awesome.
Would you rather be attacked by a swarm of bees or chased by a hungry alligator?
Hungry alligator.
I fucking hungry alligator all the way. I can outrun that bitch.
Oh, hungry alligator? Nah, dude. You know what?
Dude, all you do is hop on its back and
I
it's
would
going to touch you.
fight that fucking thing.
I'd just
am not
outrun
running.
it.
I'm not
Bees?
running.
What do you do against bees? You
I'm
don't
allergic.
do nothing.
I'm allergic. I'll die.
Yeah.
Like you sting me, I'm dead.
Are you really
yeah.
allergic? Is this
Absolutely.
like Tommy
Neither
Boy?
of you are running.
I'm
'cause
allergic
you're-
to bees.
Neither of you are running because you're royal in Hawaii.
Dude, I'll fucking run, but I
I'll
only have
run
to
faster
I
than
only
you
have
think
to
I
run.
will.
I only have to run faster than the next guy behind me.
I'm not running from the alligator.
Ryan would be
It
putting-
doesn't. They can't go like this.
Ryan
Very
would be
good.
putting his Crocs in 4-wheel drive and going.
I don't need
Speed
no
mode.
Crocs. I'm barefoot and it's on like Donkey Kong.
I fuck getting attacked by a swarm of bees. I'm out running an alligator all day.
Yeah.
This is one I find interesting, and would you rather live in a world with no toilet paper or no coffee?
No coffee.
Now,
No toilet paper.
now.
Enjoy your pine cones and corn cobs.
Dude, that doesn't mean
Okay,
you're using
yep.
a pine cone and a
Yep,
corn cob.
you changed my answer earlier when we were talking about this because I was under the assumption that like I couldn't wipe my ass with anything.
No, dude, buy a bidet.
If I can buy a bidet, I'm all about that shit.
Fucking, don't judge me because I chose to walk out of the
I have
house
to
wearing
have-
a crop
I
top
have to
today
have
because I
coffee.
had to use pieces of my clothing.
Dude, I used to have a really nice shirt with a pocket here, and now it's just got a hole where the
Absolutely
pocket used
right.
to be.
Right. There's always substitutes for toilet paper.
Oh,
so
you
sad.
really actually pulled
Sleeves
that
and-
off and wiped your ass?
Yeah, I had to. We were hiking in Wisconsin up at, what's that park right over there? The state park.
In Wisconsin?
We were staying there. We were hiking. I had to poop, so I leaned against the log and pooped. I used both sleeves in a pocket.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah, the only reason I stopped is because people were coming. I pinched that off, wiped, and took it off. The shirt I was wearing was Hunter's Orange.
Did you finish?
Yeah,
Blaze
I finished.
Orange.
Hunter's
Blaze Orange?
Somebody's gonna find that shit.
Like
literally,
this orange?
like orange.
Blazer.
No,
Thank
I
you,
mean,
B&G.
there's always a substitute for. Was that B&G feed?
This Bond guy's going off. He goes, no toilet paper here already, so I don't have to worry about it.
Do you know how to wipe with just one square toilet paper?
Yes, I do.
Do you know how?
Four corners.
All right, so you take the toilet paper, you fold it in a triangle, and then you fold it in a triangle again.
Yep.
You rip the corner at the top of the triangle off. All right, put that off to the side. Unfold the
Get this.
toilet paper.
Stick your finger through.
Stick your finger through. Wipe everything. When you pull the toilet paper off your finger, you go like that, and then you take that little piece you ripped off and clean out under your fingernail. That's how you wipe.
That's like
how you
reuse-
wipe with only one square.
That's
toilet
like reusing a condom. Flip
Hey.
it inside out.
Here's the deal.
paper. Would that work?
No.
No.
I'm surprised you don't have kids if you tried that. It's good. It's brand new.
Jesus Christ.
No, there's so many substitutes for toilet paper.
Yeah.
I'm not saying pine cones, but you could go out and get a
I don't drink enough coffee
You
to
could
be
go out
upset
and
by
get
this.
Yeah, that's
decision.
true. I mean, if you don't drink coffee, you don't drink
I'm
coffee.
You can
sugar-free
go-
Red Bull all day.
You can go out and get a handful of maple leaves from a tree, and they'll suffice for.
He's gonna have
honestly,
poison ivy.
I tell you
on
what,
his ass.
I tell you what, to kind of like just kind
Paper
of make
towels,
this a
I
second
mean-
question. I've wiped my ass with paper towels. I've wiped my ass with paper magazines. I'll crumple that shit up and make it as soft
Right.
as I can.
And think about it.
Fuck yeah.
Just because you say no toilet paper doesn't mean there's not any freaking butt wipes anymore. You could use a butt wipe. Just
I've
don't
never
flush it.
used one of those.
Why?
Like a dude wipe.
I've never used one.
Oh, dude,
heard
you're
they're
missing.
good. I've
You're
never
missing
missed
out.
one.
well,
Just
but
don't
I heard
flush
if you flush it,
don't
you,
flush
like it clogs
Don't
up your
flush it.
septic and everything
Throw it
else.
in the garbage can.
Throw it in the garbage can.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to use it right away. You're supposed to use toilet paper and then finish with the dude wipe. I don't want to hear what Bond's saying.
Oh, I'm not. No, Bond just says no toilet paper here already.
All right. What is something you can say to your dog but not to your wife or girlfriend?
Come.
Oh my god.
What?
I was gonna say lay down.
Man, I wasn't even going there. I was going to say, come on, let's go to the bathroom outside, or
Oh my god.
roll over, or
You like those belly rubs?
yeah. I mean, stop licking me.
Who wants some good scratching?
Stop cleaning yourself on the couch.
Oh, I mean, my first impression, what I was going to originally say was quit licking your dick, or quit licking your butthole.
Stop playing with your testicles.
But the lay down one, was going to be it.
No, but right away with Ryan. Come.
Come.
That wins the internet
Bond,
today.
we don't hate you. Don't think
No.
that. We
We
actually
love
love
you,
it.
Bond. We appreciate you tuning in, buddy.
Your comment on the poop, it's going to go on our social media.
it did.
It's It's gold.
I'm going to print out your comment and hang it on our
Fuck
wall.
yeah.
Congratulations,
we're
you're
not,
a top fan.
We're not hating on you at all, Bon.
Yeah.
Don't worry, man.
But I will say that I'm judging you for pooping in pools.
Gotta do what you gotta do. Desperate times.
All right. So this one came in from Ashley. What are your thoughts on people, specifically men,
this guy.
being butthurt about Taylor Swift being at football games and shown on TV during the game?
Get over it. Grow up.
Yeah. I got
She's bringing a whole new audience to the sport. She's reviving football. And she's on TV for seconds at a time.
25 seconds in a game.
Yeah. So if that 25 seconds bothers you, you'd rather see some fucking body painted guy chugging a beer or something stupid like that. Get over it, dude. It's not changing the outcome of the game. It's not changing the style of the game. It's not changing anything about the game. It just irritates me. I'm tired of seeing crap on Facebook. Can I keep going, or you want to turn?
Oh yeah, sorry.
But the second thing, the final thing I'm going to say, I got so worked up I don't know where I'm going. But it's bringing a new light to NFL football, and you know why they want to show her every game? Because the ratings have gone through the roof.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I'd rather see Taylor Swift in the freaking press box enjoying a game than looking at some other freaking movie star who spent millions to go to the Super Bowl who doesn't even freaking care, looks miserable to be there.
Yep.
I'd rather see Taylor Swift happy and enjoying the game than a lot of things.
Right.
So
Yep.
And
get off that high horse. Get off that bandwagon.
There's a few things, right? So I've always liked Jason Kelce. I have really grown accustomed to liking Travis Kelce, and I feel that Travis Kelce has grown up a lot since when he first came in the league.
He has.
And do I listen to Taylor Swift music? I know songs. I don't listen to it. I don't jam to it like I jam Shania Twain
Or Britney.
I mean, every time it's just a good jam. Oops, I did it again. You know. Anyways, but I know Taylor Swift, and if you see them, how can you not be happy for them?
It's like the American
and
the football player and the head cheerleader.
She is filmed on TV for 25 seconds out of a whole football game.
Yeah.
And you know what? And look at it as a bigger picture, especially if you're a parent of a daughter. I don't have a daughter, but I read an interesting article, and I know I ripped on, or I said I don't like Wisconsin fans earlier, but it was a Green Bay Packer fan, has Green Bay Packers season tickets the other day. And he said he's had season tickets for quite a while, and he's got a 12-year-old daughter. And his daughter has never wanted to go to a game. Kansas City Chiefs were up there this year. Taylor Swift was going to be at the game. She begged him to go to that game.
Wow.
And one of his friends said, doesn't it bother you that the only reason she wants to go to that game is because of a pop icon being there? And he goes, I don't really give a shit why she wants to go to the game. She wants to go to the game with me.
Yeah.
And I'm going to enjoy my time with her. The people that have a problem with this need to sit back, look at how happy they are, and maybe your life would be happy. There is no point of bitching about this.
It's just jealousy.
It's stupid.
That's all it is.
And don't tell me that, oh, well, it's taking away the purity of the game. Well, there's a lot more shit that happens around the NFL that are by far worse.
The purity of the game.
That would take away the purity of the game. 25 seconds out of a whole football game does not break your bones. And to go on to what I saw another person say is Simone Biles, one of the greatest gymnasts ever to live, if not the greatest gymnast ever to live.
Somebody just said that too.
Is dating I
I
obviously didn't see it. No, I believe she's just
Simone
dating.
Biles.
I don't think they're married.
I thought they were married.
They're married.
Are they married?
Yeah,
she's
they're
married to a Green Bay Packer cornerback.
Yep.
Now, here's your difference. And if this makes you mad, I don't care. Your difference is Taylor Swift, the biggest icon in the world right now.
Yeah.
I mean, just the biggest icon in the world.
Her Eras tour is crazy, I guess.
It's
Travis-
awesome. Rent it and watch it.
Travis Kelce, the best tight end in the NFL right now, if not considerably the best tight end ever to live.
And the Kelce brothers, the best duo in the NFL.
And the best
right
duo
now.
in the NFL, and a very likable duo.
Absolutely.
That's why.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce could have dated anyone else. Any other famous person wouldn't have mattered.
You know what I would love to fucking see? And I don't mean to interrupt you. The whole thing about Jason potentially retiring. No, I'm not retiring. If I do retire, it's going to be at a good point. I would love to see him come to the Chiefs next year. Granted, I know we've got a great center, but wouldn't that be like just a cap on the,
Right.
icing on the cake or whatever?
Right. you can't just be happy for him, man. And I'm thrilled for him. I think it's great. I think it's great for the sport. New Heights podcast and the NFL has actually benefited from it.
Absolutely.
In a roundabout way. They now have Swifties. Both
Taylor
of them
Swift
do.
Army.
And it's crazy.
To taxi off what you said. So, who is it?
Is that Travis Kelce? Oh shit! Travis Kelce just called in. Can you patch him through?
Look at it this way. So Courtney, her dad, when she was little, she grew up with her dad. Her dad tried to get her to watch football. She wanted nothing to do with it. Didn't care. Now she's looking back like, man, I wish she's been watching football.
Yeah.
Because of Taylor Swift. She's a huge Taylor Swift fan.
Really?
And now she's like, man, I could have watched football with my dad if there was someone like Taylor Swift, a bachelor to the or a spokesperson for the sport for women, for girls.
Yep.
Let them. I mean, it's a great thing.
I will end that topic.
One more thing before you end it.
No, I'm going to end just the Swiftie thing. I guess here's my opinion on that. I was against it in the beginning.
Asshole.
But no, I was against it for the reason that the first game they kept paying into her like 20 times. Like the first game, it was a new thing. And that got annoying as hell because it was like every timeout, every break, every injury, whatever it may be, they were going to her. However, I would much rather watch her than have to look at Brittany Mahomes up there by herself.
Or Jackson.
Like, oh, yeah. It's like, I would rather look at Taylor in that. And like Ryan said, it has definitely brought more ad revenue to the NFL as well, more notoriety. And I'm okay with it because, again, football kind of was taking a downturn there for a while. It's just like golf. It's just like golf. When all these new guys were coming out, that's what sparked it. Tiger came, sparked it.
Right. To end it, there was something else I read, and someone put it on Facebook, and it was an article that was written about it. If you're a dad to a daughter, or to a kid in general,
Yep.
and you're sitting there watching these football games, and you're walking back and forth, hooting and hollering how big of a crock of shit she's on the TV, you're teaching your kids that it's not okay for a woman to be in a man's world. Because the NFL has really been a man's world.
Oh, it absolutely has.
And that's not okay. And what I would suggest if you really wanted to learn about Taylor Swift a little bit, look up her court case when she sued a guy for sexual he grabbed her ass in that interview.
Oh.
And he turned around and countersued her, and she wanted to win so bad, she just for a purpose, she sued him for a whole $1 and basically said that this is for all the women to know that you can't put money on what's right.
Yep.
But you can fight for it.
Somebody in here chatted, and this is a great point. That it's the network that's panning to her. She's not asking for the camera time.
Correct.
They know what they're doing.
So
Correct. Absolutely.
They know why.
Was that Bond?
No, somebody else.
Thought maybe in India.
Bond. I'm a Chiefs fan. I know who Tony Gonzalez is. Believe me, the OG tight end.
Wouldn't it be funny if Bond was actually Dave?
No, Dave's in here already chatting. Okay. He kept saying in here, he's like, "Hey, Notesy, I'm the number one fan. I'm the number one fan. You got to let him know." No, Notesy. No, Dave was.
And to finish off the Ask Us Anything segment, this is a 2-part question. This came from Mike on social medias. What is our favorite podcast, and why did we decide to start a podcast other than just sitting around bullshitting with friends? Because who wouldn't want to do that?
Yeah, I enjoy my time.
I'll go first. I've really Laughing on the Sidelines is probably my favorite podcast. I love Laughing on the Sidelines. If you haven't seen them, they're funny as hell. They're out of Wichita, Kansas. Got a couple. Normally they have 2 stand-up comedians on there with Scotty.
Yeah.
A.K.A. Scooter McFuckstick, he calls himself. But it is definitely not one for the faint of heart.
No.
They really like to dive deep, and they will if you're offended by raunchy shit, don't listen to them because but they're pretty funny. JP's gay, and he's a gay comedian. He has a fucking hell of a time. He talked about a lot of stuff on this last one, and I'm like, I'm a little uncomfortable. New Heights. I've been watching New Heights for probably 2 years now. I love it. It's just fun to see brothers interact the way that they interact. And then
why we started a podcast?
No, Smothers with Will Arnett, Jason Batum, and Sean Hayes is another good one. But I would say why we decided, I mean, Kyle and I had always talked about potentially starting an Iowa podcast about Iowa sports, more of a hot take. And Josh was over at my house with Ryan, and we were all there, and Josh was talking to Ryan about a podcast, and I said, that's funny, Kyle and I have always been talking about a podcast. And one thing you might not know about Mr. Josh is when Josh gets excited about doing something, he goes all in. And
like a dog with his red rocket hanging
Yeah,
out. and
dog
his tail
and
going
heat,
100
bitch.
mile an hour.
yeah, dude, like if you like a dog wanting to hump your leg, he gets going and he's excited. He wants to get moving. He wants to get it going. So Josh really pushed it along. But I'd say why, besides that, I mean, this is fun. I have a blast.
Oh, it's
I mean, I'm about a couple of Ryan's comments here that make me belly buster laugh a piss in my pants probably. So
you pissed your pants?
No, not yet.
As long as you didn't pee in the pool.
He's got
pooped in the
You
pool.
can do whatever you want in that chair.
He's got Depends on tonight. Don't worry,
Does
Ryan.
he?
I pooped in the pool.
Make him wear Depends in
so
the pool.
that's my take. You guys?
So my favorite podcast, the first one I listened to, still listen to it today. Two Bears, One Cave. Bert Kreischer, Tom Segura.
Great one.
Bert Kreischer
Freaking
is so
hilarious.
funny.
I love that pod. That's my go-to podcast. And then the other one that I've started listening to is another go-to is Joe Rogan.
Yeah, same.
The vast amount of
Knowledge.
knowledge and the contacts he has. Like you can go from listening to an MMA fighter to Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Right.
To more comedians to, the Mark Zuckerberg. Like it's just crazy the people, the reach that podcast has. I mean, it's the
Right.
best podcast in the world.
Yeah.
Like most listened to. And then like Mike said, we were all hanging out. I had started listening to podcasts and, I used to do a fireworks show with another buddy of mine, not Mike, and we sit in his kitchen and cut up all day. And I'm like, dude, we got to start recording this shit. Like it's rude, it's crude, it's in your face, but I think people would love it.
Yeah, I think that's what.
And so that we're here. Yeah, some of our stuff is awesome, some of it's funny, some of it's not for you. Don't care. If you don't like it today, tune in next week. If
Yep,
you don't
right.
like it at all, it might not be for you, but tell your friends.
Right. And I think that's where we were kind of not you guys sitting and doing your fireworks. We would all play video games together, and we'd be like, dude, our conversations online should be recorded.
Oh, they're crazy.
Oh,
like
absolutely.
I mean, to think
Maybe
that you
we should
could
just start streaming our games.
Yeah, well,
Gaming?
to think
Start up a
that
Twitch?
you could hear someone's footsteps in Call of Duty over the conversations we have is insane.
Oh, I can.
So
I
Josh,
can, you fuckers know.
on you.
Original Joe Rogan fan. That's one of the things, just like Ryan said. He can go with a comedy person one show, the next show astrophysicist, next show, can just go to a political opponent, whatever it may be. He's just got such a variety. And I tell you what, Joe's been around the block for years. I mean, the guy's 55 years old, in better shape than, no offense, all of us in here combined could probably kick the shit out of all of us at one time.
Bring it on, Joe.
He'd fuck you up 2 ways a Tuesday.
Let's go. Me and you, buddy.
And I mean, he's knowledgeable. He's well researched, well read. I think you can put him up against any TV show host out there.
And he's good at. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
He's good at he keeps it straight.
He does.
If somebody's in there, if he has somebody coming on, he researches what they're going to talk about, and if they're in there talking bullshit, he's going to call you on it.
Yep.
If you're making shit up, you're going to get called on it. You better know what you're talking about. But also, if somebody's on there talking about something he doesn't know, he's like, I have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
Yep.
And they explain it to him. He keeps it real. He keeps it 100.
The best episode that I think I've watched was the Elon one.
All three of them. Dude.
And the latest one, though, where Elon brings the new Tesla truck into his headquarters, and he goes out there with his bow. Did you see this one? Mm-hmm. Goes out there with his bow at, 85 pounds was it on his compound bow? Had a 2-inch Predator head on this thing, and it fucking bounces off of the Cybertruck. I mean, just the minuscule dent that it made, and the arrow just shattered. I mean, that was content.
Right.
Oh yeah. It's a plug for Tesla too.
What made me decide to start a pod? I had a lot of free time. A lot of free time.
Thanks, dude.
Thanks. Had a lot of free time.
Thanks. Yeah, I just had free time, guys.
Had a lot of free time. Not so much. No, I'm joking. But no, it's something that I wanted to do. It's a different friend group, different circle, and I definitely enjoy it. And, I love getting together with friends and just shooting the shit. And, if we can, our content or what we're talking about can help somebody else out or, give you guys an idea or, whatever it may be. That's what I enjoy.
Yeah. And I think it's safe to say that ever since the podcast, I think, we may have our disagreements and stuff, but I think you kind of come closer friends.
Absolutely.
Because we're talking to each other quite a bit. But anyways, yeah.
Absolutely.
Good stuff, man. So let's go into it. My favorite time of the night is the Manstream podcast draft.
Fucking A.
I can't wait to win this.
You better not take my fucking shit.
This is one of my favorite things. We started this a while back, and we've ran out of time a few times, and I know we're running over time, but I don't care.
Yeah, we're doing We've canceled this fucking episode, scene,
right?
Whatever you want to call it,
right?
Twice
so
now.
I'm excited about this one. This week's draft is if you were stranded on a desert island, who are 5 people you would want with you? And it could be anybody. It does not have to be
deserted island.
Yeah, desert. Is that what I
Not
said?
a desert island.
Oh, sorry, deserted
or
island.
a desert island. Deserted.
I'm thinking about food. Little Debbie.
Yep.
Big Deborah.
Big Deborah. Big Deborah.
I'm thinking about hitting the urinal somewhere.
Yeah, dude.
Bond.
I got to piss soon. Yeah,
We could take a pee break.
I'm gonna poop in the
We
pool.
can't take a pee break.
But no, if you were stranded on a deserted island, who are 5 people you want with you? Josh is going to go first, then Ryan, then me. It is a snake draft. You cannot pick something twice. Let's get after it.
Quick, no explanations. Bear Grylls.
You motherfucker.
I knew you were going with that. Someone would. I knew that.
Give me Tom Hanks's character from Castaway.
Son of a bitch!
I can't remember his name,
You
but give him to
motherfucker!
me.
Are you kidding me? I even wrote down Tom Hanks. I wrote Chuck Nolan from Castaway. He was also Paul Edgecombe from Green Mile. He was also Captain Miller from SPR. Captain Phillips.
Are you writing these ones down?
No, because he said Tom Hanks.
No, are you writing them down for like our draft?
Yeah, I go back and listen to it too.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Fine, then piss off. I'm going with MacGyver.
Ooh.
And that's my first pick.
MacGyver or MacGruber?
MacGyver. And
That's a good one.
the second one I'm going with is Anthony Bourdain.
He's dead.
This is if he was alive.
Oh, okay.
Anthony
Now,
Bourdain.
for his cooking skills.
Absolutely.
Okay, good choice. That's a great guy.
So MacGyver, who can make anything, and Anthony Bourdain. Are you snorting coke?
No, Anthony did.
Anthony Bourdain, who can cook anything out of strange food.
And he has a rope for you.
Yes,
Sorry, that was a jab.
that was a jab.
dig.
All right, Ryan, back to you.
There's a YouTube channel called Outdoor Boys.
I love it.
The guy that runs it is Luke. I will take him. He can build a shelter out of anything.
Yep.
The dude just goes into the middle of Alaska. Is like, yeah, I think I'll just camp in 20 foot of snow this week.
Yeah.
Why not?
I'm going to go with the next closest one. The OG Survivor Man of TV, Les Stroud. You guys
Les Stroud's
have you
a good
guys
one.
ever seen Survivor Man?
Yep.
On TV?
Yeah.
He was the original Bear Grylls. And this guy was by himself.
So you
He
have
didn't
Bear
it.
Grylls, now you have Les Stroud.
These motherfuckers are going to keep me alive and build me a castle.
Okay, so
Swear
you
to
don't.
God.
Les
he doesn't-
Stroud did an episode one time, and he found an old abandoned snowmobile. He was in the Arctic, and he got it running and set up the camera and drove away. And he's like, "This is a great shot, but now I got to walk back and get the camera so I don't waste gas."
Yep.
And he walked all the way back, got the camera, and then took off.
He's awesome. All
Third
right.
pick?
Third pick. I'm going to go crazy on this Joe Rogan. Yeah.
Fear Factor.
Hunter, Fear Factor, knows a ton of shit and could fucking probably kill anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me the host from River Monsters because he can catch just about anything in the water.
Yeah.
can.
I forget his name, but what?
Jeremy Wade.
Okay, so I got 2. I am going with Ted Nugent
Ooh, good one.
and Dr. House.
Wait, like the guy House, the TV show?
Yeah,
He's got a limp. He can't.
But
help
he's
you
got
do
that. He's got
anything.
that OxyContin with him
but
too.
Dr. House is
He's
a
gonna
doctor.
lose that and freak out.
You need a doctor.
He's gonna go psycho when he doesn't have his meds.
I don't care. I got Dr. House.
I mean,
Okay.
Bear Grylls will
Don't
piss
get
on you.
hurt.
What happens if you do get hurt? You need a doctor. I mean, I could have said Gilligan, but I figured nobody would want Gilligan with him.
Fuck no, you
So,
don't. He got him stranded.
The skipper from Gilligan.
Dr. House and Ted Nugent.
Okay, so that's your 4, right?
Yeah, well, we're doing 5.
Yeah,
but
Yeah, he's
so-
on 4.
Yep.
So my 4th, I'm gonna shake it up. Add a lady in there.
you got
give
to.
me Jennifer Lawrence from Hunger Games, Katniss Everdeen.
Oh, I never thought of that one. That's
Never
a
thought of
good
that either.
choice.
Why do you want a woman?
What do you think?
Bro,
It's a sausage
I don't know
fest,
how
guys.
long we're going to be on this island, all right?
Okay, so I am gonna not follow suit with a woman right away, but I will get to that. Adam Sandler. I think
You're going to need to laugh.
I think. Listen, you're abandoned on a deserted island for who knows how fucking.
You going to
long.
build a comedy stage?
I want some entertainment. You know what I mean? Now Joe Rogan provides comedy, but I think him and Adam Sandler combined could really put. I mean, fuck, we're gonna get found based on their content and their comedy shows. People are coming to find those motherfuckers. And we have a couple of people commenting. Steve Irwin, he died. By the way,
Well, so is Anthony Bourdain, you dickhead.
but he died in the wild.
What makes you think this deserted island's going to have an
He died in the
alligator?
wild. Somebody else has said all the wild boys from Jackass.
Oh, that would be good.
Oh, yeah, the Wild Now Boys.
And my last one, gentlemen, is Jennifer Aniston.
Okay, so you guys took this to a different level.
You are on an abandoned island. Do you want 5 dicks and nothing else for the rest of your life? No.
Poor Jennifer Aniston, if you're listening, we apologize.
Jennifer,
Feel free to come on.
you're my
Drop me a line.
you're my hall pass, girl.
I'm going to kind of taxi off what he said. My 5th slot is Taylor Swift, and here's why. Ooh. The Swift Army is going to fucking find me
That's yep.
right away.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to have to hang out for a couple days with Jennifer Lawrence, and then Swift Army is going to show up and at least pick her up. They're going to all be upset because after a week with me on an island, she's going to be in love with me and dump Travis.
Fuck.
So I apologize for
You
that
guys
in
are
advance.
you're all assholes.
Did you not take a girl?
No, well, yeah, I did.
He doesn't like women.
No, I did. I took my wife.
Oh,
Ash,
you're such
oh
a
my
kiss
God,
ass.
Ashley.
Oh my
fuck.
God.
You wouldn't want to be on a deserted island with your wife.
I wouldn't want to be on a deserted island with your wife.
No,
I don't have a wife.
it's not a vacation.
Okay. No, actually, I said to her, I'm going to have to see what route these guys play before I say I'm going to take my wife. And she goes, don't say the kids. And I said, I don't want the kids on a deserted island. I want them at home safe.
Yeah, fuck, dude.
So then in that case, no,
You're
I
such
did
a
not.
kiss ass.
I'm going to take Leonardo DiCaprio for my 5th. Jordan Belfort knows how to make money.
Is he gonna?
What are you going to make money on this island?
Is Hughes gonna fly your plane out?
Hugh Glass. I mean,
Oh my God! I mean, you know, if he comes with all the
I
lewds
can't
and the
believe
coke,
nobody
why
took
not?
Harrison Ford from 7 or what is it? 7
6
days,
days, 7
6
nights.
days, 7 nights.
Yeah.
so no, I did not take a woman. I'm getting off that island. That's my plan.
I'm getting fucked in the butt.
Dude, that's a lot of sauce. That's like going to prison. Let's be honest.
I'll sleep in my own
So
hut.
Block
Thank you
D.
very much.
Mike comes
drop
back
the
shit
soap.
pancakes.
So over the next in a few days here, we'll have these results posted up on our social media pages. Please comment who you think did the best, and we will we'll put it together and crown a winner.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I mean, I was going to put my wife, and then I got made fun of.
Oh no, I'm not making fun of
can
you.
take your
Ashley,
wife.
if
I
he
mean-
wants to take you on a deserted island trip, go for it.
Here
I don't think Ashley wants to go with you.
I
to
don't think she does
a
either.
desert island.
Yeah.
It's not that we're going
Wait,
there.
hold on. But just think of all that time spent, how much choreography she'd have after Mike dancing in the mirror.
His people be dancing on the beach when the plane shows up.
Then I should have said Britney Spears.
And yeah,
She could've
if we,
sang.
if we were
And
on the
she's
same
good with
island,
knives.
Nobody's saying.
Hey, are we all on the same
like
island?
Brittany's on an island. Leave her.
Because now Taylor Swift's there to give you the music you can dance to.
Well, I had a few others written down. I had Mark Wahlberg, shooter, sniper. I mean, come on.
you don't have a gun.
He
Well,
wouldn't go
we could
because
find
he
one.
can't work out at 4 a.m. every day.
I also had Chris Farley because I wanted to laugh.
Oh, yeah, you got to have confidence.
And I had Garth Brooks because I wanted music.
Could you imagine skinny Chris Farley after being stuck on an island? For like
Well,
a
I was
year?
thinking more like Black Sheep. Chris Farley.
I fell into some mud.
you know, we were watching that tonight, and you turned the Iowa
I did.
game on.
I turned the Iowa game on to watch him win.
I was really hoping to watch the
Well,
Black Sheep movie.
that is it for us tonight. This has been a fantastic time.
Yeah.
It's been a good one.
It's good to be back.
Good to be back. Bond, keep pooping in pools.
Thanks to all of our listeners, everybody. You guys chimed in tonight on one topic, multiple topics. That's what we want to hear.
Yeah.
We love seeing that, so
Yeah.
we can interact with you guys live during these shows.
Absolutely.
So keep it coming. You know, when you guys see the social media posts, please make sure you comment on that because you know we have enough content we could put out, but we want to hear your guys' ideas. You know, you're our audience.
We
And,
feed off of
Yeah.
interaction from the crowd.
Yeah. Next time, bring Jesus Christ. That is a good one.
We should have brought
Are you
Jesus.
Bond, you motherfucker? Are you Bond? Are you shitting me? You motherfucker.
We're not supposed to be still live when we find that out. We just ruined it. Here I'm thinking there's this guy
I thought
from
people in India were
He
listening
fucking
to us.
said that.
Here
Next
I
time,
fu-
bring Jesus Christ.
Here
knew
I
it was
thought there was
Nazi.
a guy in India pooping in
I'm
pools.
fucking
I was
done.
like gonna say
Wrap
dots or
this
feathers.
Wrap this shit up.
All right, folks. Thanks for
All right.
listening. We'll see you in 2
Have
weeks.
a good night.